All right. Welcome everybody to week 5 of the LBL. I'm joined here by Joe.
Stop.
We are going to be casting. What?
So what's up?
Oh, she said stop. We're going to be casting highest of Crocs versus Crab Rave. We've got ourselves a banger tonight. Unfortunately, I don't know who's on which side. I'm guessing Crab Rave is on blue side here because of the red side. Okay.
Yeah, I'm guessing
Oh yeah,
grab
the
because
Lilia
of the
band.
Mundo,
Yeah, the
the
Lilia band.
Mundo Chogo. Yeah,
Yeah.
Chogas Mundo.
All right. Got Misfortune picked up by Crab or oh my goodness, I'm gonna keep doing that. Highest of Crocs. Amumu and Leona drafted by Crab Rave. Poppy hovered and picked. That's most likely support. For the highest of Crocs. And then Morgana, maybe jungle. I don't know if Slime plays that jungle or not.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. What are you thinking here, Joe? Do you like this Poppy Misfortune bot lane here?
Well, Poppy Misfortune is probably going to go on their sub Kegan. He plays a lot
Yeah.
of Poppy. Most likely, it's good into the Leona Mumu. I think it's a good pick so far. Morgana also seems like a really strong pick too. I think they have great appeal for their team already. I think they just need more solid engage. They should be good. In the top lane maybe.
Crab Rave here too with 3 pretty mega picks, to be honest with you, but that Morgana is going to be very annoying for them with the Black Shield. Gwen ban for Crab Rave, Ginger ban for Thoc. Man, they're flying.
I agree. Personally, I think I would have picked mid lane here on 3, so I could. I would love to see Tony981 as main champions. I think it's gonna be Bannier. I think you could have held the Morgana pick, and you could blind the mid here safely.
Or maybe you don't pick the Poppy and you pick the Morgana to try and flex it.
Yeah, I think Poppy pick is fine because they could also just ban it later, seeing they have the Leona Mumu. It's also like
Yeah.
kind of stops Caitlyn as well from if she's melee range. She can't E either. Like the Poppy
Yeah.
pick is pretty good here so far. So I think the Poppy pick is fine. I think I would have held on the Morgana pick. I don't think they would have played it or banned it. Well, looking
And
like a
there's Vlad here.
4 ban for the top lane. Let's see what
Yeah.
Dreamless plays. Curious.
All right, waiting for a red 4 ban here. Aurora. Oh
Take here.
no.
Taken away from Tony 98.
No, that
The
is
Oriana
that
is open, though.
Yeah, that is the plutonium Aurora.
You got the teams mixed up.
No.
Oh yeah, I'm trolling. I got it mixed up.
Oh my goodness. All right. He called it the Oriana hover here for Thoc and the lock.
Top laner does get
Let's
counter
see.
pick on Crab Rave. See what he answers
Yeah.
here. A lot of the mega tanks are open. I mean, only one really left. I think is Scion here that maybe
Yeah.
Dreamless plays, but I don't think he locks that. I'm thinking it might be a Renekton angle from him.
Could potentially be Renekton.
Maybe Mbessa. You might have a game on that.
Yeah, he has quite a lot of games of Ambessa here recently. There's the Renekton pick.
Yeah. Okay, and we're probably going to answer with. You can go either one. I think they need more AD here. They're kind of AP heavy, so
Yeah.
I
The
don't think they
Ornn
should go
hover
Rumble.
and the Ornn pick. Oh man. I feel like Thoc here doesn't really have any go button to fight. They just kind of have to send somebody forward with the Oriana
Yeah,
ball or try and catch somebody out.
Well, the Morgana Q. I mean, I feel like Crab Rave's Ornn pick is not the way here. I feel like Amumu Leona is playing enough engage. I think you could maybe contest it with another Bruiser.
Mm-hmm.
Personally. But they do have a lot of engage options, a lot of good pick potential on Crab Rave. See how this game goes.
I do like this Crab Rave team comp though.
I feel like they might be lacking damage if Aurora
Yeah.
and Caitlyn get behind though.
Yeah. But you do have a lot of zone control with these, the Ornn, the Leona, the Amumu, and actually the Aurora as well.
Yeah,
So, and I
missed
guess
that
you have
one time.
Caitlyn traps too. So it's going to be really difficult for Thoc to walk into fights if Crab Rave gets there first.
I will say though, again, Aurora also has a slight dash on her W. Same thing with Ornn. The Poppy pick here is really good if they can pilot it correctly
Yeah.
for stopping some engage power from Crab Rave.
I mean, is this what you kind of expected to see out of both of these teams, though? Like, I know we had talked pregame about the top lane matchup being very interesting here. The bot lane also being quite interesting.
Yeah, I mean, mid lane seems to be also an even pilot. I say two similar players going against each other. The jungle, I'd say is probably favored for Young Slime. I think he's a higher tier jungler. Rogue Murder is like an underdog here. See how he performs into it though. I think he can do pretty well. I think Morgana clear speed is a bit faster though, so see how he keeps him in tempo. Does he prioritize farming or does he go gank more? Personally, I'd probably gank more here with his comp. Especially level 6. I think level 6 all-ins is more favorable for Crab Rave.
Honestly, I'm surprised that the Aurora went through. I've watched this guy play it about 1,000,000 times, and every time I see him play it looks like it needs buffed a little bit more.
Yeah, I can agree. I've seen it a little too much in my day. A little too much. Nah, but I mean, top lane, I was hoping for like a bruiser fighter kind of.
Yeah.
I don't think the Ornn was necessary. I think that's also not his playstyle for Frosty. I think he plays better with the bruisers.
Yeah.
And it'd been more interesting. But I mean, we'll still see how it goes. I'm wondering if he can still lane dominant as Ornn. I'm pretty sure Renekton probably wins the early game, but probably will get like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Ornn counter pick does feel kind of bad.
I mean, this is comp, kind of.
Like, yeah, it's not a bad pick. I just don't. That's not a pick I like to see personally, in my opinion.
Who would you want him to play out of his champ pool here? Do you think like the Darius or the Mordekaiser? I think just can get mega kited.
Well, it can't. Well, the Darius I wouldn't recommend. I think Darius is a troll pick for comp play.
Yeah.
Especially like in the top lane, because you need to run like Ghost on that. If you're not running Ghost on it, you're losing the TP potential. I think it's different. It's on the jungle. It's more playable. But I don't think you can lock in Mord here or the Rumble pick because you have too much AP. So I'm not sure what other bruisers you might play top lane that duel.
Yeah, probably
maybe like the
Jax,
Nergot.
they banned it.
Yeah.
But I'm just trying to think to his pool, and I don't know everything he plays. But like I think Mbessa would have been real fun to look at if he plays, especially with his team. And Mbessa with his team would have been pretty good. But instead of Renekton, it's hard.
This Poppy is just gonna hurt. It really cuts down on his champion pool.
Yeah, it does.
Especially going into fights, like there's not very many top lane champions that he has in his pool that are left up that you can play here.
Well, going in though, I think Leona Caitlyn should have priority in lane early game against Misfortune Poppy. Caitlyn just outranges, and you have the Leona follow up stun. The Poppy engages. You know, Leona just hits the Q button. They can cut away, I think, pretty safely. Mid lane will be interesting. I'm not sure how this matchup goes. I think it's very volatile, so fun. Top lane, I'm assuming going in, Renekton's probably going to have priority over Ornn.
Yeah. And I think
it comes down to jungle, how the jungles want to play here. Personally, if I was Morgana, I think I have a stronger top side. I'd probably play for early game grubs here.
I think Morgana's grub clear is also extremely quick here as well.
It is.
So with the priority.
So is Amuma's too, though, but I just don't think they can contest early. Maybe I'm wrong.
Well, here we go. Loaded into game.
Five-man stack bot.
Yeah, the 5-man. They were doing this in scrims as well. I don't know if they saw something. They know that this team will do this or what they do, but
they Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know if they want to invade. I don't think their level 1 is that great. Ooh, well, they're gonna go for it. They might catch him.
Yeah, they could catch him here.
Dog Previous Sweat might be in danger here.
He walks it
Flash?
off, wards it.
Ooh.
Oh, the flash
Okay,
forward by
connects.
Leona.
Doesn't have follow-up though. Okay,
Oh, the
flash
Amumu
too.
coming in.
So
Looks
that-
like
that
first
area-
blood
They-
secured.
Do they get first
Hey.
blood? They do. First blood to the Aurora.
Burn 2 flashes from the Leona and Mumu. Could be looking like a top side clear bot, especially with MF no flash. The pick potential could be really good
Yeah.
if they can hold a wave toward their lane when they receive that gank. Got options now. Although Mumu's clear is going to be kind of weak now, especially with the Q start. So no leash,
Yeah.
it might be delayed big time. So not kind of what you want to see, but I mean the first blood is just stronger. They did nerf first blood gold though, so you only get 300 now, which doesn't really give you much options to buy an extra damage
Yeah,
for resetting,
he already just bought boots. Just did
which
Yeah.
will help a lot in lane. Sure.
See, Amumu's still on his first camp. Looks like Morgana has moved on to her second.
Yeah, she's
So
doing
this
the
Amumu is
rapid crowds.
mega delayed here.
She's doing the long con for the clear.
Hmm.
Sure. I'm going about how I expect at the moment. Renekton just gonna be making it hard for Orin to play the game.
Oh, and I didn't notice too. They did get the red buff ward on the blue side jungle here, so they know exactly where this Morgana is at right now.
Yeah, Renekton is
Orin.
passing top side.
Gonna start pushing out here. The Amumu pathing up. The Morgana is also pathing up. Could get a little bit dicey here in a couple minutes.
Because Morgana did
I wonder-
Raptor crouch is actually pretty even. Clear.
Surprisingly.
Yeah.
Although for what I'd like to see here, I would love to see Dream should have gotten an early bounce. With the wave is going to be bouncing back toward him. If you hold that, he's prone to get the orange prone to get ganked here from the Morgana.
Yeah.
So I think it's good if he keeps the wave there.
Looking mid.
Ooh.
Got the flash.
Blowing flash.
Oriana or Thoc flash.
See, this is what exactly I want to see from the early game at Mumu. Getting these ganks off ready, especially with the flash. Like multiple lanes, no flash here.
Oh
Renekton,
man, what
1
happened
HP.
top?
Little funny business going on up there.
Like this
And this is
Morgana
gonna be,
top.
yeah, this is gonna be really awkward for the Renekton here.
Especially. Getting big chunks. We can talk about this a little bit. You know, going into the start of the season, Dreamless ranked #1 as the top laner. You know, going through all these games later, how do you feel like that's setting in? You think he still belongs up there, or going down in the ratings? Like, what's your personal opinion on this?
At least for me, I just kind of went off ranks in the beginning, and when I saw at least we had him D1 or like definitely the highest ranked top laner. I thought he'd do more, but he seems more kind of like a role player, not really like kind of shit in lane like Vacant kind of tries to.
Yeah.
But I don't think he has to. I mean, I guess he could, but he hasn't really been doing a lot. Ooh, Q misses.
Ooh.
Kind of, that's the boost right there.
Yeah.
Save him. But, I mean, Frosty is a pretty good top.
I noticed that watching this game, he seemed like a powerhouse top laner. Knows his the matchups pretty well, it seems.
He's very, very good with the fundamentals of top lane as well. Laning against him, like, he doesn't just auto attack the entire wave into you for free just to let you catch it. He will low push every wave that he can to make sure you miss as many minions as possible.
Gank coming out in the bot lane.
Ooh, flashing for Morgana.
Flashing.
Yeah.
Turn flash for Shelter.
They can turn
Mumu's
this,
here
they
on the
can turn this.
counter.
Yeah, Rogmar is there. It gets blocked by the
Oh, the
Poppy.
Poppy.
He's gonna drop the Ignite down.
Poppy's dead.
Have another Q.
Flash and Eli,
Ooh,
another
the
Q.
Close to MF.
flash.
No MF.
Shot PB Sweat. Barrier not gonna save him.
Ooh. And
Two
the red
kills.
team does
Crab
claim
Rave.
the feat.
Kinda
Top
doing
lane
the
taking a bad
business.
trade
Yeah.
as well. Kind of getting the clap all around.
Ooh, wait. He can be in danger? I don't know.
Could be
The dash
no
out.
E.
It's gonna freeze though.
Orin keeping the wave up top side. Slowly that would bounce back toward Renekton. Probably gonna get level 6 first too, top side. We'll see how this
Yeah.
might affect the all in here.
Could look
Yeah,
like a
one's
flash.
gonna hit 6 on this wave here, and the grubs are on their way up, so this could
Yeah,
be
Renekton's
really,
already-
really awkward.
Yeah, Renekton gets it first.
Who level 6?
Doesn't get the knock
Going
up.
in.
He's going for it.
Ooh,
Forcing Orin
potentially
off.
the solo kill here.
Renekton, no. Let's see if he gets the kill.
Ooh,
Is he gonna try to
Renekton's
flash?
out, maybe flash
Good flash
Q?
Q.
Maybe
Yeah.
flash.
Flash. Orin does not have any mana though to clear this wave.
Yeah,
Renekton
could be
could
rough.
potentially EQ into this wave and get a lot of HP back. I'm assuming he's gonna do. Yeah, he's going to slow push here. Probably gonna TP
Gon's in
back.
trouble.
Fighting on the Morgana.
Kind of isolated here.
Amumu's a
Drop
level
him, drop
down
him
here,
in.
though.
Might hit
Yeah.
the nut.
See if Aurora ult down. Slime should drop no flash.
Yeah.
Ooh. Good rotation.
Oh,
Bot
well
lane's here though.
played by
All the
Crab
bot
Rave.
lane is here though. The
Rogue's
whole
in trouble
team's
now.
up on the
Rogue's
top
gonna get
side.
caught out.
Rogue might
He
might
flash.
Q
Yeah.
onto
He's
the
gonna flash over.
He's got to flash out.
Interesting. Seeing
Flash for
Ooh, the
Poppy.
flash E by
It's on the
Poppy.
Eli, but there's the Orianna. They have enough damage trying to get out Eli.
might
Might
get
get
out.
out.
Poppy should kill.
Rogue
going
might now
back in.
drop, kind of
Yeah.
queuing in, trying to save the boy, and he's gonna drop. So that should be Krugs for or Grubs for.
Grubs. Yes, there's Grubs, but they are losing what maybe 2 plates bot lane.
Oh, yeah.
Both are rotation up.
Yeah.
Which means I think they need to force these Grubs here. Renekton is walking bot though, but I mean, you already got 2 plates and that wave's gonna crash. So I mean, I think I feel like the trade kind of comes out even. Both teams.
Oh, yeah, I mean, Plutonium and Frasalt are mega accelerated now.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are the 2 champions you just didn't want to get ahead early, and they're getting ahead.
Yeah.
Although I mean, there is a CS lead building heavily in the jungle right now, and in the mid lane, and the AD carry. Jungle on the highest of Crocs though. I know what I expected though, especially after how the early game started for the Mumu.
I think Crab will take that. I think they're happy with it. They get, man, it's a 1-for-1, but they get drag and they're your ADC. These 2 plates, and a bunch of farm.
Yeah, now I think Crab are just looking to stall. Just keep pushing their lead,
Orin-
but try not to get too feisty here.
Especially, I mean, Orin also has that Bramble Best now too, making it harder for Necton, I think, to stay in lane and sustain. Could not matter though.
Oh, there's a reflection. Oh, hold on. I think I know why there's a reflection. That's fine.
Nice buffer by the Ornn there.
Still takes a good amount of damage though. Necton damage is so strong.
Yeah.
Morgana bot. I think they could win it though.
Yeah.
No flash for Salt though.
They just walk it off. Well played by them.
Might try a cheese here. Might have saw him though, I'm not sure. I mean,
Another good buffer by the Ornn.
personally, Jerry, you know, since you're our jungle main here, do you think that gank ever works out just walking through lane like that? Or would you try to go around?
Nope.
Or
Not
what do you
without-
think
not
what the
without
play was
Poppy.
like? Right? Like,
I
because you
mean-
don't have like a good setup at all.
Yeah, you're kind of hoping the MF is enough, or the MF slowed is enough so you can get the cube. I mean, yeah, the angle wasn't there for the Poppy. Maybe she already had the angle, but wasn't kind of overforced there.
Be a fight in the top side.
Yeah.
There's a ward. They do see the Aurora there.
See,
Orin
they're
alt is
looking up.
getting sent out.
Ooh.
Good dodge from Dreamless.
Miss Plutonium's gonna look.
Could be an overforce.
Yeah.
Spots Morgana, backs out Rogue.
Movement is incoming.
Wants it.
Rogue's on a ward here.
Bye. Good
Oh.
damage.
She has red buff. You'll heal it up. Alright, he's resetting.
Going on
Poppy
Could be
caught
fun
here.
down here. They have trap.
They dropped
and,
the Leona one too, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't need it.
Caught.
Onto them,
Oh,
Flash
onto
over
the
for Salto.
misfortune.
Flashing. Ooh,
Barrier
Yeah.
combo
great
in.
trap. Oh my god, he just
Oh my.
CC.
Oh.
Bot lane. I mean, I feel like this is kind of what I expected to see from Crabbrave's bot lane. I think they're pretty underrated. I think they are a strong powerhouse, both of them together.
Yeah, I don't know. Dreams one said they're more backseat gamers here. They had to show them after that comment.
Sure.
After that was it.
Yeah.
Backseat against us. Pass after that. They just put on the burners. That was a really clean combo bot.
Fighting the top side, Orion or Aurora are rotating. Running into the Renekton though. He walks out
Moon's
though,
just
looks
gonna
like.
walk it off.
You know, the longer this game goes on too, I feel like the more favorable it is for Crab Stronger they
hits.
get.
Yeah.
Gets ult, gets
Double
ult
man
down.
ult
Oh.
here.
Nobody's around though.
Black
Draconian.
shield.
Looking at that mid wave there. They didn't look to
Grub's
fight.
force here.
Yeah,
Poppy is rotating
no ult
up.
on Mumu.
It's gonna be a 5v4 though.
Should get it though.
It is a 5v4. No Mumu ult though.
No Mumu, no Ornn ult. Few hits on the Ornn. Eli looking to push him out.
Yeah.
Poppy stunned in the wall. Eli. just
Eli
trying to
might
stall
be
him out.
caught here.
Yeah, Eli might drop. I don't know if they go for it. Plutonium gets the
Okay,
ult though.
here.
Gets knocked out.
Oh, gets
Salto's
knocked
there
out.
though. Salto's strong. Good ult for
Two-man Aura.
Ori.
Kill one.
Yeah, they get one. Let's down.
Trade
Yeah,
one for
good
one.
work
Get the
again.
grubs.
Take that. Flashing for Mood does not
Ooh,
hit. Look greedy.
Bitch is cute, but I like the look. I like the look.
Misfortune all the while was sitting bot banging on the plates, so
Just trying to close the gold gap a little bit.
Overall,
still
that was a
pretty
net,
big.
net positive. They get the 3 grubs. It was 1 for 1 on both the supports. Not bad.
Moon's actually up in gold. He's down.
Yeah, I mean, it's 5 kill participation.
Oh,
Solo
Ooh,
Bolo almost coming out
the
from
solo
Tanya.
kill.
another ambitious flash.
Chuck PB Sweat. Out of mana. Probably force a recall here.
Could drop. Bot tower could drop.
Yeah, they can make a big push on this. Especially Dragon coming up too. Mumu probably rotating down to that. See if there's another 4-man fight coming out here. Or do they just concede the Dragon?
It's looking like they're gonna play for it. You got 4 on the bottom side of the map prepping it.
Kaylin could be maybe caught here. No, she seems okay.
Neither top laner have TP, so it's looking like it's gonna be a 4v4. I mean, do you take this if you're the
I
highest
100%.
Crocs here? Like,
No, 100%
Stock?
not.
Yeah.
There's not enough gold. I think the gold leads to shifted hard to Crab right now.
yeah.
And their 4v4 just seems a lot better.
You don't want to lose the whole game here on a dragon. However, this
Nah.
dragon is 4 feats.
Yeah.
Not much they can do though. It's kind of like you said, like
Yeah.
we said earlier. You know, it's hard for them to engage. Like, how do they
Yeah.
start something?
Top lane, I mean, net positive. I think that overall though is going in Orange's favor. Then the solo
Yeah.
die, outscaling the Renekton.
He's going.
And I feel like
Ooh,
we're
maybe a
the
solo kill
combo.
here.
He's getting the combo down. A lot of damage.
Shit.
Not much follow up. Not much left in the tank.
completely fine though.
Just trade of ults.
Trade loss, but Renekton is pretty low. It might force him out of lane here.
Yeah.
Falling tower might go down
They
soon
could look
too.
to dive if they really want with the Mumu. They might not even need him.
It's kind of hard too to play around those traps, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's hard to farm under your own tower. You kind of just pressure, even though you're under your own tower. Like there's a wall of pain right there.
Ooh,
Yeah. That
misfortune
was really good.
stepping on the trap. Losing a third of her HP to 1 auto.
Dreamless farming pretty well though.
High walking bot. Tower's gonna drop. Poppy goes in.
Ooh,
Poppy
Poppy
engaging.
may be caught here.
Oriana's here though.
Emma
Ooh,
barrier. Should live ignite down. Flash out. Eli flashes.
oh, the
He gets the
flash,
kill, and he
Oriana.
does end up
Well
trading.
played.
1 for 1.
Eli will take that.
Aurora is here. Could trade onto the
Good
Poppy.
for Poppy.
Although I feel like that's a late rotation where I would just stay mid lane to get a lot of pressure on that tower.
True. I kind of walked down just to get a kill and then didn't really lose much.
Maybe the Aurora's caught here. Maybe the Aurora's caught here. Nice dodge.
Nice W. Still has ult.
Drops ult. Gets stunned up.
Should be able to walk into it. Yeah. Nice. Well played.
Yeah, I would have liked to see
Good escape.
Morgana just start with the ult, not the Q. Try to guarantee the Q at least. So
Yeah, I'm not a Morgana player. Is that just a better combo to do?
Yeah, I mean, whenever you're especially already like on top of them, like you saw, he got the it slows him down, so it's easier.
The ult does slow. Okay.
Yeah, slow and then the stun, so.
Yeah, it's just also easier for your teammates' hit abilities too.
I
Makes
think
sense.
you gain
Makes
movement
sense.
speed too on when you're ulting, so yeah, should have just done that. Probably would have got him.
You know, I would say Crab Rave had a rough early game start, but I mean, out of your last couple of series, they're pulling it together.
Yep.
Looking like a really strong team.
They've locked in where they needed to lock in at.
This is against what was preseason the highest rated team as well.
Yep.
They're just kind of putting on a masterclass.
I think even mid-season too, they were still rated as the highest team.
Yep.
Things are shifting. People were getting better. People were, you know, as you know, Jerry said, locking in. So it's getting competitive out here. Is what you like to see.
Season change as well.
I think
Meta shift could also help their team as well.
they're fighting here. Moo's there. Ult coming in for Ornn. Renekton Flash still getting knocked up. Road Murder
still
missing
getting
though.
hit.
He does just have to drop the ult. Morgana hits a Q, but it's not gonna matter. Morgana's in trouble. Knocked up.
Yeah.
Ult gonna come down.
Yeah.
Flashing in. Greedy a little bit. Hits the Q though after the flash. Thoc's there.
Whew.
That's where they leave it.
I mean,
He had the flash there.
Yeah.
Eli was there.
Aggressive look from Morgana.
Yeah.
Looks like Harold probably just going to go over here to Crab Rave. Morgana's too low.
I think I still looking for something. Yeah, I think I rated them so highly because I honestly expected kind of more out of the bot or the top side. But when I had them both as the #1 top jungle, I thought they would kind of do more, but they kind of.
You think
kind of a vegan in the jungle?
You thinking that, right? You think they would do like a lot more with their leads or like forcing dives here? Maybe invading the top side jungle camp, something.
Yeah, I mean, they're not even like, at least this game, they didn't even get leads, like top or jungle. It's kind of, they didn't get leads anywhere, really. So, I don't know, I mean, yeah. I mean, I've noticed, at least for Slime and maybe a few other junglers, sometimes they kind of just become vegans in the jungle and don't really do much besides clear their camps.
I mean, it is a full clear meta, but there's times where I think ganking is just more important.
Yeah.
Or even like you don't have to gank for a kill. You can just gank to blow a flash, which constantly makes them have to respect you, which gives you the priority you need for like certain objectives as well, just in general.
Should be a slow point for Crab for the contest.
Yeah. This is where it hurts Thoc as well. They have no go buttons on this team. They just need to basically hope to catch somebody or have somebody walk up with the Oriana ball on them.
Nice.
It's really hard for them to walk in here and try and engage a fighter to catch people in general.
Their engage is pretty much MF slow and hope that you hit a Morgana Q or something. I think Crab did a good job of picking champs to. It's kind of hard for Thoc to walk into. Or try to just force down into him.
Right now, with the mid lane tower going, I would like to see him working that top tier 1 and slowly just start suffocating the highest of Crocs team and just ending this game. Because honestly, I don't think there should be a reason the game should be delayed. Like, they should get soul point coming up. But, I mean, right now we're 20 minutes in. I'd like to see some good, like, pressuring on... Especially with the Otacon stalling top. Like, it's going to be a big fight coming out here. So I would love to see the Ornn go bot lane. Maybe the bot lane shift top and Aurora is still mid lane here, which also gives that pressure for that top lane tower. With the jungle hover in the top side as well, I think that's how I would do, in my opinion. I think it's a good play.
Yeah, I think that the Caitlyn can just siege this tower. It's free gold on the map. There's no reason to not take it.
I think starting Otacon though, is always really never great. You take a lot of damage, enemy team can rotate on you really easy.
Yep.
So
Looking
I
like
think
they're trying to bait it here, though. The Ornn's still up here.
but something to Herald top lane.
Yeah, it might have been.
Oh, in the
fire.
golems, is that to keep it there? Nah, it didn't work. Okay, I know that was its thing back in the day. I don't know if that still is.
Look for the top tower. Renekton getting the sundown
Ooh,
on
for
the
Salto.
Caitlyn. The MFL's coming down for Salto.
Combo here.
A lot of damage.
Ooh.
Flash,
goes
good
in,
knockout,
gets
good combos here.
Lower, almost down. There's third tower diamond right now. They're doing a lot of damage, but they're getting really low. Maybe a little greedy.
Ooh.
Good ult from Thigh High. Taking a lot of
Yeah.
damage for Salto though. Eli's gonna go back in
Ooh,
again.
Eli's back in.
Can they?
Can they get any more out of this?
Big change in events here. I think overforce from the tower dive there.
Definitely going too far there.
Oh, the Morgana Q accidentally hits it.
Ill-advised, for sure.
Not what you want to see for Crab Rave, giving away back into this game,
Yeah.
which could give you the lead. I mean, Orianna and Morgana picking up the kills, right? Two champions that will do well with those kills. Morgana already 2 items as well. It's going to be strong.
And it looks like Thok are just walking straight back up top, and Crab Rave are doing the same. They're going to both try and play for this Otacon.
Just run it back, do it again.
Yeah.
Man, Salto's just so far ahead of anybody else.
Yeah. Yeah, this Caitlyn is going to hurt.
I think Morgana was able to pick up a shutdown though, so she's up in gold. I don't know how much gold on Morgana kind of matters.
Aurora TP up here. Orianna's still pushing bot lane here, trying to get the tower.
I mean, if they're forcing it, it's good TP, I guess, but
Yeah.
I don't know if the TP was necessary.
Here comes the Orianna.
Yep. See how this plays out. See how much damage.
Crab
they
Rave
take.
really need to be careful about bunching
Ornn.
together.
Nice
Ooh,
Ornn W.
nice
Ornn
Ornn W.
opting in.
Nice job by the
Tony
Poppy there to
Taking him down. Eli.
cancel.
Eli's gonna drop for Salto's gonna
Ooh,
be getting hit by Otacon.
yeah,
here.
Otacon. Oh, this is
Flashing out. Does get the Morgana.
Ooh.
Good trade kill.
got the Morgana.
Ooh, I don't know about the ult
Oh,
though.
nice.
And 2 flashes.
Nice.
And they're gonna pick it up.
Yeah, nice by highest Crocs there. The Poppy there, she did kind of grief her ultimate, but made up for it by dashing in on the Ornn, stopping the Ornn from using his ult.
They should be able to get it. Oh my god!
God.
And he gets the shutdown. Oh no!
Oh my god, that's the biggest upset.
Is so sad. That is so sad.
We got to get a clip. We got to get a clip.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
rough.
No. Oh no. That's
See,
such a
Coming
shame.
into this though, you see a problem here with people do with the Otacon.
Yeah.
Their game completely shifts. They think instantly, I need to get this. You can stall it. You don't have to be the first one to take it. Like, you can just stall it, get vision, play around it. And then you see how these teams go in, fighting back and forth, and they're just flipping the game over it for no reason.
Yep.
I feel like I'm seeing this a lot for a lot of games in this league so far.
Yeah, the Otacon takes a long time actually to take. Even if you have like all 5.
Exactly. I think people might catch on. Like, you can kind of stall it if you're ahead. You
Yeah.
don't need to force flip the game over it.
Well, Dragon a little bit easier to take. The gold's even though. Not
Yeah.
Thigh High a little ahead. No, I don't know. Morgana's kind of hard to get in here.
I'll be engaged.
They
3
get the
minute
dragon.
on
Oh,
ult.
That's sold.
I'm really on.
Yep.
Going
Crab
onto the.
cleaning it out. Thought.
Yeah, they're just really split there. Really good look from Crab Rave.
Yeah, they were pushing out the mid wave.
Yeah.
They weren't looking to really fight yet. It's kind of
They
weird.
should be free Otacon now. They should, 30 seconds should be plenty of time for them, I think,
Yeah.
to take this.
Just gonna walk them out up.
Although Poppy is up in 8 seconds, probably going to rush toward that. So is Morgana now coming up in 14.
Well, the Amumu
Bit
here
dicey.
on the misfortune, maybe.
Throwing the Q through the wall.
Could be dicey now. Oriana's up in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Morgana up in 5. Poppy's on her way.
TP Orianna though.
Nice traps here by the Caitlyn.
So I actually want to see from Caitlyn. Big damage chunk. They need bursts before they gets here. Again, stopping all the traps. Dreamless walking right through it.
MF ult coming down. Is it gonna steal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now it helps leash
Nope.
it. They had the revives.
Yeah,
This
every
game
top
should get
stage.
interesting now.
I mean, do you want to see just Crab Rave just reset, come back top, and force the Baron with that revive?
I wouldn't force a Baron here. I think they should just siege towers here. Personally, is what I would do. I think flipping the game for Baron, and especially if they die and they get the Baron, not good luck.
I mean, they have the
Not at all.
revive. So
I mean, yeah, they do have the revive, which now does give 200 gold though when you do die. So I mean, you don't want to waste it for fun. I think the smartest play here, I personally again would just siege these towers.
It's looking like that's what they're gonna do here. Poppy and Renekton really can't do anything to this wave.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Okay.
Poppy just getting one shot.
Yeah, can't be doing that. I would love to see one person go top side though. I think
Yeah.
for mid lane is just not the right play. But it might be. Maybe, I don't know.
I mean, they could just honestly. I mean, they could at this point now. They could tower dive. Now they could do the tower dive if they want. But it looks like they're going for Baron.
Right.
Now. Bring it on to it.
Baron could be a look here.
Tony?
Rihanna might be caught. No. And what how fed the Aurora is, I think the one-shotting capability, especially if they overstep a little bit with the ultimate, is I think pretty strong. I think it could be looking.
Well, I think Tony could have just flashed on the Orianna there. No flash on Orianna. Probably would have got her. Orianna looking. But nobody else is.
They are bursting that pretty quick.
And
Yeah.
nobody else is
Kind of
there.
on the bot side
Oh,
jungle.
Orianna
Down
caught
on
here
Orianna.
by
Getting
Eli.
hit by a lot. For Salta ult down. Eli, no flash on Orianna. Ignite coming down. Flash in for Rogue. Flash for Eli.
Double
Orianna.
flash.
Yep.
Don't know if that's worth it though. That's a lot of flash engage loss from Leona and then Mumu.
Yeah, especially
this
if they're
next
just gonna,
big team fight.
They're bringing
Especially-
on the top and bot now.
Yeah, especially after getting this Baron. Kind of want to save it because they could have an end potential.
Yeah.
Next team fight.
Their icon is. Yeah, they don't got much longer on it, so.
No. Looking for a bot lane tower here.
I think with Crab Rave opting into the 5-man push mid, they just lose a lot of gold on the map with the top tower on 1 HP. The tier 2 towers worth, I think they're worth 700 gold apiece. Like,
Not mid lane.
yeah.
I believe it's worth 300.
Yeah, it's just the side lane turrets that are worth that.
Murder hitting the queue on Dreamless. Do you have vision of it? Just looking.
Could force this. They have a big cannon minion. It will do a lot of damage here.
Yep, it's hidden.
The Aurora is just left on
Alien
her own.
able to chop off too from flanks. Pretty good. Hard for them to enter here. Kind of just standing around in there. Aurora is pushing bot, looking for that bot lane tower. They gotta
Yeah.
be careful again. 5v forward here. Force engage here.
Flashing
Renekton.
in, good ult.
Oh,
Good combo.
They're getting a lot of damage down. Crab's in trouble here.
yeah.
And they, 2 down already. Rogue Murder is gonna drop 2.
Oh, the Aurora TP. I hate this.
Oh. Maybe you could look to clean up something. Slime's in trouble. Hourglass. Root it up. Slime's not gonna drop though, and yeah, you're right. Bad TP. Could have kept.
Oh,
pushing
yeah.
Bots might still drop. But a good combo from Thoc there. I
Yeah.
guess to,
Renekton
you know,
flash, Orianna.
Yeah, all you need is engage is Renekton flash dash and with a ball on it. That's your engage right there.
Yeah, it's just not respecting.
Yep.
Which seems to be the issue, I think, for this team.
Well, they can't do that again for a while, so and I don't think it will be up. Yeah, it won't be up for Elder here in a minute.
Warren upgrades are coming out though, already onto the Caitlyn IE.
Yep.
Elder also spawning soon. 40 seconds, assuming everybody be battling out down here now.
Is the stunning for Poppy dodge the Q though? I was gonna say, is the voice staff necessary on Aurora right now?
I don't think they have any MR, except for the Poppy.
I just don't know. Just looking at the Aurora build, it just doesn't seem right for some reason. I don't know.
I mean, maybe she's worried about somebody building MR later in this game, but I don't think this game's going to go on too much longer.
Maybe
I think game is going to be decided here at Elder. What team wins, who gets Elder.
Q's down on Leona.
Crab Rave has pretty good position
Poppy
here. Poppy caught
though.
out.
Blocking out. MFL's coming down.
Flash by
a lot of
Poppy.
damage. Ornalt. Poppy
Ooh,
ult
Mumu
out.
knocked out.
Dream was taking a lot of damage though. Good Oriana ult. Q does
On
not
ult
hit.
also. Renekton is kind of out of the fight here. Oriana ult as well. So is MF. A lot of their key ultimates are gone.
And looks like Crab Rave have all
Yeah.
their.
They have Caitlyn ult, Aurora ult, and Mumu ult. I think they can win this.
All these traps here.
Renekton's
It's.
TPing back. Elder Dragon.
I mean, Slime just has to make a hero play here.
Doc has a bit of a health advantage here. Their Dreamless is going in. Eli
Have it
pushing out
engaging.
Elder Drag though. Elder Drag's
They're
probably
all
gonna wipe
coming
them
out.
all out, and
Yeah.
they no engage. No, they didn't have the flash this time, so
Caitlyn almost one-shotting into Misfortune there.
yeah, they just couldn't get in to get the test for the Elder.
Keeping bot lane. Looks like they're forcing on that bot lane tower. When are they going to end down there with that bot wave? If Orin tanks this bot wave, or Rogue Murderer, still got a decent amount of time on them. Could be an end potential here, especially forcing under the tower with Elder.
Looking like with Aurora staying mid, they're not going to try and end the game here unless she meets up with them.
I mean,
I don't think they are.
I mean, they're kind of lacking a wave.
Chuck PB, flash out.
Forcing
another
here.
Q.
We're going in,
from
Caitlyn
Salto,
auto.
he might drop. Ooh,
Oh,
barely is able to
lives
heal
on
Crab.
1
Could be in trouble
HP.
now. Ooh, they took a lot of damage. I don't know.
They could
They
be.
could, walk out.
Morgana
of
up in 2 seconds, Renekton up as well. Looking to get mid
TP on
inhib.
Renekton, but
It's fine, they got
tried to
both.
chase.
Could overstay here though, they could look. Not bad, Elder. Could still look to force on reset. Baron spawning too. 40 seconds. Another.
It's looking like should be a reset at the Baron for Crab. And just push out top. Renekton doesn't quite have flash up. We can't look for that combo. The Poppy's been getting in there though, so kind of surprised the Poppy didn't take Hex Flash and took Halo Blaze.
Yeah. I don't know. Is that a tech?
Hail Blaze is what they run on Poppy support. It is strong.
That'd be you run that if you're like going like damage Poppy at least, but
This is
Yeah.
where it's really awkward for
yeah.
Thoc
I
to
think
walk
it should
in
be
here. Yeah, it's too late.
Yeah, this should be just pushing the top and the end.
Yeah.
Maybe send one mid.
All Crab Rave has to do is just play smart and slow, wait for that bot lane to push in, the mid wave, wait for them to answer that wave so they don't 5v5 force at the moment. Although they just might be a lot stronger and be able to just do it.
I think so.
But personally, I think the safest play is just waiting for them to answer that bot with mid wave and then you just keep sieging.
I think Thoc need to make their hero play here before this wave gets in, but
Dreamless look for it. If he
This
flashes
might be
in,
it
only hit
here.
one though. Dreamless should
Doesn't
drop
hit it.
instantly.
Yeah.
Ulrich's gonna drop too.
Ooh.
MFL not doing a lot of damage. Rogue Murder went in to stop it. Gets hit by the
Mumu.
Q. Flashes out. Should live. I think the burn will
Bot
be
lane,
enough.
mid wave's
Yeah.
also going in.
Yeah. Should be the final push here.
yeah.
Oh, flashing for Eli. Does hit thigh
Ooh.
high.
Nice.
The flash.
Connecting.
Just gets
That
popped.
should
Chucky
probably
be
be
sweat.
game.
Dodging out. Q doesn't hit.
Maybe not. 2 members did recall.
No, it should definitely. I mean,
Yeah.
ways get Baron buffed and that tower will
Yeah.
drop.
Yeah,
Should
this
be
game
game.
is over.
Maybe sweat. Take some peanut damage there. Q hits on Eli, but that's game. Crab.
That's
They played well. I think some questionable team fights, which set them back a little bit, but overall, I think their draft was just way better.
Yep.
Which made it so much easier for them.
Good game from Crab. They kind of just
yeah.
won everywhere.
Yeah. Probably did what he needed to do. Like, he was playing a little weaker early side top. He neutralized the gold lead pretty well, I feel like, for the top
Yep.
side. To be fair, Dreamless did get 4-man ban though. A lot of his main champions were gone.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, imagine Thoc would just take red side now, or at least try to give him counter pick.
Yeah, which just seems to be the top lane right now. It's just if you could counter pick, you should probably win lane.
Should be.
I think something to note though of Crab Rave is just they did get pretty sloppy. Like they pulled it out in the end, but there was a few minutes there where they were just kind of throwing it back to Thoc,
Yeah.
trying to let them get back into the game.
Bowley
Just a few too many sloppy plays. The Aurora TP late was a little rough. I think
Probably the most
it's
criminal.
better. Yeah, I think it's just better if you stay bot there and push the towers for free, but
What do we know?
Definitely a couple. I mean, at least for Thoc, they had a couple plays to almost come back there. Like you said,
yeah.
those two when Crab got sloppy and they capitalized. But,
Yeah, I mean that 3-minute Orianna all with the flash engage from Nectin looking real good,
Yep.
especially forcing that 5v4 knowing Aurora's bot lane.
Yep.
A little late with the TP, but again, it can be anybody. Going into this game though, they are losing a lot of their, I think, good champions.
That's true.
That they play. Curious to see what they play next though. I wonder if they'll keep the bans the same too.
I feel like Thoc needs to pick more, engage some champions with just easy go buttons like a Malphite or like a Maokai or something here, because like it's very difficult for them to fight into that team with your engage being Renekton Flash Orianna R. They tried it again in the last fight of the game, but
Crab was ready for it that time.
yeah.
Only one got hit by it.
Yeah, they spaced it very well. I think
And,
Eli was the only one who got hit by it.
Playing the MF, I really like the Leona. It seems to be a common trend. Like, and Leona's just so good into the misfortune to stop like the whole champion, which I'm glad they kind of recognize that. Unless they're just picking that anyways, but I mean, I'm probably assuming they want to pick the counter MF.
It's kind of hard for them though, because I mean, I know Slime wants to try to, build up an advantage for himself in the jungle, but I mean, if Top's not gonna go engage, and then I mean, who's gonna go engage on their team? Get support.
Yeah. I think a lot of the engaged champions top lane too are kind of bait.
True.
I think it's better for you to play engaged support. I don't know. I just feel like Maokai is not really mega. I mean, Malphite's pretty good, but there's a lot of champions right now that can just abuse him.
Yeah, at least they won't have to deal with Versalto's Caitlyn, so probably
Or Leona or Aurora,
Yeah.
one of mid lane's biggest picks.
Yep.
Can't wait for game 2. Did we see draft?
I'd like to see a little bit spicier of a top lane this game.
I want to see a fun bruiser matchup. I want to see like 2 highly rated top laners just battle it out. That's like I want to see.
We'll see. I mean, there's
I
a lot
kind
of
of want to
top
see
lane
Slime
bans.
here too. Like I want to see Slime maybe force some invades here where a little bit more map pressure, like walking into the bot lane jungle, like just running in but from bot lane river and really never getting a gank off, always running away from it. It's just not the angle.
Yeah.
I hope we don't see Thoc as well opt into the vegan play style that has happened before, where you lose game 1, so you're worried about losing the series. So instead of playing your game, you just play this vegan, try not to lose team game instead of just playing to win, playing your style.
I think we're seeing the same bans, and they go right back to the MF.
Yep. I mean, I think the misfortune was good there. I think that champion's really strong.
It's gonna be hard to answer it now. No Leona ult.
Yep.
Personally though, I'm not a fan of running it back on champs you just lost. Personally, I think it's very boring.
True. I mean, Chuck PB
But,
Sweet's
I
not
mean,
a
hey.
ADC main, so it's a champ.
Yeah, he is
setup.
a fill player. You got to play with comfort here. It's just
I
a
think
stigma
Saber
I
would have been
have.
fine. I mean, I think Saber's fine. I know that's one of his most played ADCs too. But
Nautilus here, though. I like the Nautilus pick. Do I get to see a Varus maybe paired with that? I think Varus could be good. Really good setup, gank heavy bot lane here with the Varus pick. I would love to see the
Yeah, there
Varus
you
pick.
go. The
There we
hover.
go. Wrong bot
Block.
lane coming out from Crab Rave. A lot of pick potential. Could be looking on that strong side bot this game. As I mean, they did that last game too, but could be really good. Curious how they see if they pick support here and how they match it. Personally, I think to answer this, could be like an Alistar maybe, a Rel. If he plays those. Tom Kench is also not bad look either. I mean, what do you guys think? We'd be looking for support here.
not Seraphine.
Yeah.
Tell you that much.
You
The combo
just
is
get-
strong, but now you're going to like you got to play safe in lane. Varus ults either one of you. You have no peel, and you're dead. Same thing with the Null's Q, right? You have no peel from any of this, so you got to play really safe in lane. But the team fighting is going to be really strong if you could have a front line, maybe with the jungle or something in front of
Oh
you.
no.
Yeah, he's
The
picking-
Lee Sin.
Oh no.
You say, "Oh no, I'm hyped to see the Lee Sin." This goes through. I think it'd be really fun to watch.
Well, you talk
See how
about
this goes.
front line. I don't know. I mean, unless they're picking in the top side, I mean, they're kind of.
Hey, change
We'll
what I
see.
just said. I gotta see that Lee Sin.
He is very good on it. So I mean, it's kind of like you were saying. I mean, this is the pick he could go invade on. Yeah, you could shit on J4 too. So
Yeah.
Wait, but going into draft wise here, I'm liking Crabwave a lot better already. Don't say anything.
yeah.
Not the hook champion.
We'll. We'll. I think it depends how Thought High and Dream is kind of round this out because I don't know how they round it out.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw from Arctic Wave yesterday. Maybe just picks for front champs, and they work out. Pick the Singe top.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
Singe top.
personally, I would have loved to see the Mumu locked on Thigh High team. It'd have been
True.
really good.
True.
Yeah. J4 Oriana, Nautilus Oriana. This
Their combos.
Crab Rave team. They have like the Thanos comp.
Yeah. I mean, it's
What does?
can't go wrong.
They also wanted to probably pick the MF again, so the top lane, the Crab Rave top lane gets counter pick again.
So they're
See
gonna
what they
keep it.
lock in
Yeah.
the mid top here.
Are they just that worried about the first pick misfortune? Does that champion just have that much priority?
I'm not familiar with their mid laner plays a lot. I'm not familiar with the champ pool.
Galio.
It's like something like Galio. I mean, that's a good pick. It's what they need front line right now.
True, that is a good pick actually.
Good CC setup with the
Just
Lee
unless
Sin.
your
Could
top
catch
doesn't
Orianna
have
a
to-
lot here.
Yeah, top doesn't have to pick a tank. No.
No, they don't. Top lane. What I want to see here.
And
And Bessa so bad. Getting onto that back line, Varus, Orianna, because they want to play engage right now. If he can counter at that, I think Bessa's a good look.
There you go.
Yeah, they got the stream open. I heard you.
Oh man.
That's what I like to see.
Now
I
what do
want
you
to see
pick into the Mbessa? Casante
Renekton.
is good into it. Renekton's
Renekton.
good into it.
I want to see the Renekton. I think Renekton rounds out their comp as really well too. Enough bruiser tank front line. I mean, they have a good combo here. They're playing Galio and Bessa Lee Sin, 3 melee. I think Renekton would be okay here.
Yep.
It would hold own lane here. Probably we're gonna see exactly. The top lane will be fun to
this
see how it
is-
goes out.
This is gonna be a really hard game for Thoc to play.
Problem is, again, what's their name again? Thigh High Crocs team's go button. Just the Galio, the Mbessa
Yeah.
ultimate, the Seraphine ultimate, Lee Sin insect maybe. Like, I don't. Those are
mean-
just not reliable enough. I feel.
They have more buttons this game. It's just I feel like it's harder to execute here.
Yeah, I mean, this looks like
They can. I mean, they can get the
Dignitas versus
Mbessa
one.
backline, alt backline the Galio.
Yeah, I mean, it could. I mean, it could be a look here. I mean, I don't know. This looks like a Prime T1 versus Dignitas, bro.
Yeah.
Talk might be the underdog, so maybe they got to pull up the weird picks now.
I mean, it's like I said before, I do respect that they don't care about losing game one. They're playing the champions they feel comfortable playing. They're going to send it game two.
Yeah.
Too many people lose game one and go pure vegan. They curl up into a ball and just roll over and die.
Going in, I'm expecting. I want to see. I mean, honestly, J4 get past in these lanes. Both of them are so versatile. I just want to see him all over the map here, just pressuring. It'd be real cool. They did 2v2 scenario topside. Like, I think Lee Sin is stronger
Ooh.
than the J4 early game, right? So I mean, it could be cool 2v2s in the top
Renekton
lane.
is so hard to fight into, though.
It is, but early game, I think Lee Sin is just stronger than both, and best it does still do reliable damage. And still level 6. When level 6 comes around, I do feel J4 Renekton and probably just roll over them. Like, but he has a lot of good opportunities here. I think mid lane, you just leave mid lane to farm. Wait for that mid game J4 Orianna combo. And you're looking top side, bot side here, really strong. Especially now since they're not playing tanks, right? If you could freeze top side, the ganking is gonna be nuts. I kind of want to see that from Frosty here. Mid lane, I just want to see. Galio is a strong mid lane. I think Champ's really busted in my opinion for being tank and one-shotting you and just clearing the wave in half a second. I want to see Orianna keep up on farm. Maybe poke him out a little bit, respect the spacing, and just trying to keep him in lane because you don't want the Galio rotations early. They're gonna be really strong. Because at least in Galio is definitely gonna beat J4 Orianna in skirmishes.
I kind of like the Galio pick more and more. It's kind of hard for almost like because Varus doesn't really go on hit anymore. I don't think he wants to this game, so Galio could be
Yeah, I
hit
think
and miss.
lethality could be really strong here. Personally, I think on hit is not the worst option. Like it's still viable here. But I don't think there's really any reason where you need to go on hit here. I mean, Galio would be tanky. I mean, Bessa will get a little bit tanky, so will Lee Sin. But I mean, other than that, I think you need to prioritize spacing away from that and Bessa ult with the Lee Sin coming on your throat as well.
I think this is again another game that's really hard for Thoc to walk in. They can just Rave can just play the zone so easily with their champions. But once they get in, then they can play the game. So we'll see what happens around these grubs top lane too. I think that's where you're really going to start to see a kickoff is this first set of grubs.
Oh yeah. I wonder if they'll we do any like lane setup for that, like getting correct TPs maybe, not correct TPs, like the correct like lane setups for that and being there on time. Like Nautilus should be coming there. Like with the Nautilus coming there and the Seraphine contest, like I just feel like Crab's team is just way stronger. Because I'm trying to think more and more what does this Seraphine provide, at least early game, not much compared to Nautilus, but late game, Seraphine is just better than the Nautilus.
Yeah.
The skill is really strong and all. Ultimate.
But the issue is, are you going to have to give up too much early before this Seraphine comes online?
Yeah, true. Because then if, let's say, Seraphine does rotate, and Nautilus stays the same bot, like, the diving potential in Nautilus Varus, right, into a misfortune, it's going to be strong if they look for it.
See, last time they brought the MF up too, brought the ADC up, so we'll see if they do the same.
I hope not.
Yeah, true.
Unless they're looking for like a good clean lane swap, then I think it's good. Like they could look to lane swap early, right? Just send the Renekton or the best of bot side and have the bot lane there, and you could look to do that, and then you could look to dive the Renekton as a Lee Sin MF Seraphine, maybe, but it's gonna be hard.
Grasp and Bessa.
I would definitely would run that. I would not run Conquer into Renekton. It's gonna be hard. I think Grass would give her the lane sustain she needs. Running Ignite on the Nautilus and running Exhaust, looking for more appeal and defensiveness from THOCvsCRAB.
I don't like the exhaust. I mean, realistically, what you're gonna be exhausting Renekton, J4.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to exhaust here. After the engage is already set in stone, you're kind of dead probably.
Yeah, I think heal just would have been probably better.
Yeah, the movement speed I think, and just the healing is just objectively better.
We're stacking now. Not gonna fall for this same invade.
Honestly, smart. They're adapting. That's what you like to see.
J4 start Raptors.
Is that a common spot for J4s?
You can. I think any jungler can start Raptors really in this day and age of jungling.
It's looking like he wants to get off early game bot lane. Look at the cheese though.
Nautilus
This
and
might work out
Varus,
for
yeah.
him.
Ooh.
See, they respect it. Curious if the Seraphine just walks up and uses a hook or not.
Yeah, hopefully they read it.
Oh,
Mid lane already with an insane combo trade. Not what you want to
Wholesome
see from
combo.
Orianna.
Very.
they're waiting.
Hook
Oh,
hits.
nice.
Decent chunk. Not level 2 on the Galio here. A little bit of a
Yeah.
goof.
Overforce.
Now he hits it.
Oh,
This is a flash? I don't know if he had the flash, but it's return flash now. A little goofy from both mid lane, honestly. Lee Sin's gonna hit the
Oh.
no flash, and that's gonna be a kill. First blood.
well played by
Yep.
Loose in there.
I think he was getting. Plutonium was trying to get the ward down, and just got caught. Hook hits on MF. MF could be in
Oh.
trouble. Barrier come down, ignites down. Wave's not in the best spot though. Definitely need to hard push this before you get hooked.
What we were talking about too, about having to play safe here. This is going to be really awkward if they can't get this wave in.
Yep, another hook hits. And,
Like that, there
should
you
be a
go.
drop. Yep.
Yeah,
And Plutonium,
Ooh.
Plutonium TP back just to drop.
die
We'll see what happens
again for fun.
And that was like exactly what I'm talking about. Like you're playing
The
Lee Sin.
Hishinshin TP.
Very
Yeah, I think he just saw the TP. I don't even think he cleared. I don't think he cleared any game. He just saw the TP and just sat mid.
Walk back.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Dreamless could be in trouble here.
Potentially
Dreamless is gonna be
solo kill here.
bolo.
Booms.
Wow.
Yeah.
Game's a bloodbath
Yeah.
so far.
10th place top lane.
Rankings might have to change now.
This
Yeah.
is
The Master Tier top laner moving down to 10th place.
this is kind of what it's kind of what I expected from the Lee Sin Galio combo though. Like Lee Sin is known for just be kind of like hovering around that mid lane area and like forcing ganks down, especially with the setup from Galio gives and like, Orion having no flash. Needs to play a bit safer, more respectable. Hopefully they start doing that.
I mean, Orianna is just kind of cooked here. The wave's pushing away from her. She has no TP, no flash.
Fine top again. Good trade for Nembessa there though. We'll see
I
if
think
it
it's going to
lasts.
be nullified by the Renekton Q, though.
Yeah. We'll see if Lee Sin tries to go save him, but their wave isn't the best for Thoc in the top lane. J4's hovering around the bot lane. I don't know if they want to look for a dive on there.
Varus
This
looking to
is
go the
awkward.
on-hit build as well, not just Saudi. I know.
I guess
think
that's
it's
fine.
fine.
Three melee.
Oh,
Look at bot. They're in trouble.
the engage here.
Does have flash, but
On
I
the
don't know if he would use
misfortune.
it. Does get the flash out. Exhaust coming down, but
Oh, the exhaust came
it's a
out
good
and the
root.
double
Flash
E.
in for Salta, and he's gonna be able to pick it up.
Ooh, I want to see a
Oh,
dive here. I
Misfortune's
want to see a
gonna-
dive. Maybe
she
at
needs
least
to
an 8
leave.
down here though.
Could be a bait. Lee Sin might be able to put in some work here on the bot lane.
That's no
He's
smash,
looking.
though.
Hits the Q on the J4.
Oh.
J4 flash out. Is he looking for more?
Ethan still look
Just
here?
looking.
I don't know about that one though. The MF can't 5v1v3. Saved it. Got the flash at least, but exhausting.
Good combo from Renekton.
Oh,
Try to trade back a little
Ambessa.
bit.
Is he at
He's
low 6?
six.
Could be
Oh,
dive
yeah.
angle here. Maybe.
Yeah.
I have to wait for the cooldowns.
Yeah. That's a has to be careful though. Now she's in a tough spot because Renekton all in level 6 compared to hers. I think is just stronger for Renekton.
Yeah. Yeah, she has to
I
try
mean,
and get out the ult.
yeah, you are a top lane main here. I mean, you probably played this matchup many times.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
very
it's just-
fun if you're Ambessa. You just get shit on the entire lane.
Yeah.
But
Do you think like how does Mbessa win this?
Oof.
Or can she just not?
she scales better than Renekton.
better.
You just have to basically survive the front until you get about an item, and then you can start to actually trade with the Renekton.
Yeah.
But
So it's a stalling game for Mbessa.
yeah, but Frosty's doing a really good job here of keeping his foot on the gas with these waves and trying to make sure that misses as many minions as possible here.
Early dragon.
Yep.
And then we're looking at they're not on the grubs yet, not contesting them yet.
Yeah, he's.
Nautilus is rotating toward it.
Oh,
Lane low though.
catching plutonium.
Yeah, did that flash? Yeah, Roguemoore is trying to help just push mid instead of going for grubs to give Orianna the reset there, and
I don't like that.
So he's going bot side. Nautilus is roaming top side, kind of anti the communication right here
Yeah.
now is looking a little flawed.
mid and top. Their mid and top took a back, so he's gonna be.
Getting a
chilling
word
for a
on it
minute.
though. Also is fine.
He's chilling here. Thigh
Seraphine kinda.
Eli holding the wave for the
Yeah.
Ori.
Yep.
Kinda don't want to see this and just like farming away like Seraphine using abilities, clearing the wave. I kinda want to see them hold the wave at least if they're gonna be sending 2v1 bot. Unless they're rotating to the grubs now, they might be.
Yeah,
I'm
Slime
not
at
sure.
least gets one of them to deny the feat.
Yeah, that time his mid and top were backing, so at least gets one. Take that. Better than
Mid lane,
letting that three.
Carry is walking up though.
I don't like Rosalto walking up. It should be
Yeah.
They lane swap?
kind of.
Yeah, I think that they lose a lot here.
I mean, I guess
Catching mid farm.
Plutonium could TP bot, and here in a little bit, not quite up yet.
It's looking like they're opting to walk right back bot.
Yeah, just giving a little bit back to the MF here.
I mean, I don't think they got the plate though, so not the worst. But I
Yeah.
feel like I've seen just like a lot of aimless like walking, on the side of
Rotating.
crime. Yeah.
Oh, really good trade there for Ambessa.
Yep.
Maybe get
Ooh,
the.
ult's in.
Ooh,
Ambitious.
I don't
Doesn't
know
have
about
ult.
that. Yeah.
Kinda
Here's a
just
chunk.
waste of ult. Eli
Going to
stomping
back.
back.
He should be able to walk it
He
off.
Should be fine.
Lee Sin is bot
Yeah.
side though, so could get dicey.
No mana for MF or
They have no vision on him either.
Still even trade
Nice
top
trade.
side for now.
Yeah.
Renekton does have ult,
Unfortunately,
though.
the Renekton's.
Yep.
Renekton's a level up here.
Yep.
And there, I see him.
Q miss.
Could
Ult
be
comes
out.
down.
Okay, get out. You know, we could be looking at a dive maybe top side. J4 is coming. Renekton has the ultimate. If they just combo with the W into the EQ, I think they can one shot.
Maybe a lane gank here.
That's what it's looking like. J4 does have ult, so no flash.
Oh, this is really
Oh,
bad.
flash.
Flash for Ambessa. Nice.
Saw J4 flash out. Renekton did flash there too. So at least it was a trade. Pretty good for Shameless there. Not die.
You know,
Oh,
Stalio
wow.
Trade.
kind of
Yeah.
shafting to Orianna.
Yep.
I mean, is it just a spacing issue, or is this just how this lane goes? Like,
I mean, I feel like it's hard. I think Galley's strong, but I think you should be respecting it way more because you can farm from decently far away. You just can't walk up. You're never gonna be looking to kill the Galio here. It's gonna be too hard, right? So your goal is just to get bleed less and just farm and play for that team fight.
Renekton could be in trouble here. Ult not quite up for Mbessa though. Should be able to dash out. Yeah, I would like to see the where he gets some boots early, just to help with not getting hit by those combos.
oh,
Oh, Lee Sin ult hits. And I don't know about that flash
wow.
there.
That looked rough all around for Plutonium.
Yeah.
Tell you, I honestly think you might be shaking right now. I'm not sure. what I'm looking
Shaker,
at.
shaker in the mid lane.
Galio's putting the Lee Sin putting the fear Fear of God.
And it's kind of what I expected from this combo, like right before
Yeah.
I started going in, like that combo is gonna be pretty deadly. So like you need to be looking to play for your side lanes here, your bot and top. You just have to just respect mid lane.
Really good
constantly.
trade there for Ambessa, by the way, against this Renekton.
He's been getting some good trades, but I think Renekton's just kind of getting that life steal, but it might be kind of going a little bit more into Best favor more and more.
Yeah, as she starts to get more and more damage, that Q heal is going to be less and less.
Yeah.
Like I want to see a J4 getting top with the best of no flash.
Ooh, flash in for Nautilus.
Ooh.
Oriana's there. Flash out for PB Sweat. Alt coming down for Seraphine. Good
Ulrich.
flash out. Exhaust came
well
down on
played by
Nautilus.
them.
Chuck PB, get some damage back.
They unfortunately burn all sums, but they get no kills out of it.
Yep. Trading the top lane.
Oh, yeah.
Renekton's ult's
Yeah,
down.
Mbessa
Riven's
might
getting
be
in trouble
dead
with the
here.
flash
I think he
and
dies.
just a
I
solo
Yeah.
kill. Lee Sin looking for him though.
I think he's
might
fine.
be
He's
rough.
just gonna-
If he fights in his wave,
Yeah.
he should be fine.
Yeah,
He's
Lee
good.
Sin can't do anything here. He's just wasting his time.
Yeah, just trying to.
Nice. I respect that. Not panicking from Frosty, knowing his limits there. It seems really good.
Yep.
Probably look to get one plate here, and back.
I would like to see. I'd like to see Galio. He hasn't used his ult yet. I want to see him.
We'll be
try
looking
to
here.
F around. Yeah, there's no
Looks
Lee
like
Sin
they're probably
there,
going to
though.
give the dragon. They're going to trade grubs. It looks like.
Yeah, Galio's walking up. I
Could
don't know
be
about this.
Yeah, I think Seraphine's
Ooh,
caught out
That was
here. Oh,
close. Almost.
yeah.
I kind of want to rewind it back a little bit to when Oriana ganked. I noticed Nautilus hold one-on-one person, Varus ulted another person. I think they need to combo the same target, and I think one of them dies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like we're playing these like lady champs here. You got to be comboing the same target here. Kind of split.
Is he gonna get away with getting these grubs? It's kind of crazy. Good top from Galio. Has to flash out though. Trades it. Could look
Flash.
for
I
the
wonder if
last
they're trying
grub
to-
still. They aren't that
They don't have a
scared.
neck and ult though.
Yeah,
They have
Galio's
a
there.
best
And best
ult.
ult coming down in the.
Oh, Mbessa going in.
Galio
There's
ult.
the Galio
Gets the
ult.
knocked up on J4.
Knocking up.
But nobody's
Good
able to
save.
follow
Good
up.
Ori.
Ori.
save.
Good Ori ult.
No Lee Sin ult yet. Trying to look for the J4 with
Close.
the Ori ult. Nautilus should drop here. Getting left out. For Salto's there though.
There's
No
ulting.
MF.
Oh,
Slime should drop.
Slime's
Good trade,
caught.
good trade.
No root. They should walk it out here. It's
And that's
Slime.
getting free plate spot though.
Yeah. Slime kind of held that all. I think he should just use it on the J4 there, but it was 1 for 1, and but you got the 3 grubs. I think they got the 4 actually because they had the one before.
Yeah,
so.
the one
Yeah.
before.
I mean, Mbessa did die. You might get another plate up on the top side.
Ooh, still a 1k gold difference for the ADCs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
gold is
rough.
still very close. This team, game is so close.
Yep.
Plate does come up top side too.
Jungle and top for Thoc against the top and ADC for Crab.
Yeah. Eventually, though, this Oriana will come online. It's just stalling, getting there. At least 2 items, I think. What I want to be looking here is like since I'm pretty far behind, anyways. I wouldn't be looking for burst. I'd probably just opt into Archangel Leandri's here and just play for consistent DPS.
J4 getting the flag and drag.
No
Galio's
flash
getting
though
trouble
on
here.
Galio.
Gonna try to get
Good
taunt
spacing
down,
from
lock it in,
Oriana.
though. Trying to look for
Shay
trade.
should be dead here.
Galio
Should be
drop.
dead.
Should be a
Yeah.
kill.
Nice. I would
Good
try to
game
give
for
that
Oriana,
Oriana, but it's
yeah.
fine. They should be
Ultimate
able to play
kill.
here.
In other words, Lee Sin's there.
Leeson
mid.
is mid.
Trading the top lane, and Bessa in trouble.
Great trades.
Give him
Yeah.
Ult comes down.
Ulting in. Does he have
Hopefully
flash?
walk out.
He does have flash.
He's got boots. He's got boots, so he can just walk her
Oh.
down here.
Flashing
Ooh.
and ulting back in.
Flash in.
You got
Renekton
W?
Still should
Oh,
be able to
just
get in,
staying
and,
out of
Yeah,
power
it was
range.
close.
Well
Look,
played.
I think flashing then ulting back in. I guess he was hoping that you're still in their tower when you flash
Yeah.
ulted.
Yeah.
Not what you want to see though. That could be first tower top.
MF ult just to clear the way.
Good MF ult.
MF getting
Still
double
going
ulted,
in. I'll
triple
take
ulted
the
now.
C.
Good
The
ult from
C.
Seraphine though to get both of them under tower. Galio TP bot
think
now.
Galio
He's in
here.
trouble. Flash out from
Both of
Salto,
them.
but he should drop.
Yeah,
No flash. Give it to Lee Sin. Oh yeah.
Good
Big
look from
shut
the-
down.
Good look from Galio. Good fight bot.
Top tower's gonna drop though, and that's they get the feet.
That's boots.
Could be bot tower too though. Mid lane tower probably getting low as well though. Oriana hitting it. Never mind. Just one pebble day. Never mind. Never mind. Nah, save bot tower too though. They don't get the bot tower. I think they could instead of going topside jungle for Galio there. I think he's forced a bot lane tower and
Yeah.
make it even sides even here. Orianna does have her first item now though. Not completed yet.
Ooh, good
Oh,
dodge.
nice sidestep.
Yeah, they got a Connection's getting a bit out of hand now. This could be rough.
He's getting strong. Although what does he do now? Like he can't play up too far topside because he'd be prone to getting ganked. Like right now, this is kind
I
of
think
where I
as
would like
long
to
as he has his ult up, he's fine.
And even I mean, Bessa does do good damage. Lee Sin is also strong. Is he fine in that 2v1?
I mean, at least here for a while. I mean, he sees a drag up, so he's chilling top for a minute, looking to get the taunt down. And Bessa ult coming down onto the Orianna. Orianna ult comes down.
Ooh.
Barely
Good
gonna
flash,
live. Thigh
save.
gonna drop.
Okay.
Power.
Ooh.
An outplay for
taking stalling
Plutonium.
power damage.
Grubs.
Should walk away here. Don't greed.
Dreamless in trouble now. Flashing for
Flashing,
Nautilus. Ult
okay.
coming down for the Varus and
Oh,
kill.
doesn't get the
Close.
kill.
Good. I mean, hey, good ultimate from Ori. Saved her life there. Walked out. Not a great look for Thiad Crocs. I mean,
I think a little bit of an overforce.
gold slowly seeping more
They were-
toward Crab
they
Rave
were
now.
looking
This
barely
is the
time to get
Orianna
it.
TP here.
Coming
Galio,
down.
no
ult for
TP.
Orianna, but Chuck People Sweat does have flash. Is gonna
Yeah.
flash. Might drop to ignite though.
I died ignite.
Yep, he does
Yeah.
drop to
Ooh,
ignite.
dead
so,
to ignite. I mean, you just dived the Seraphine here on wave.
uh,
10. I think
She
he just
opts
opted in.
big.
I think he's opt right into the dragon. Personally, the wave's kind of stalled behind. Don't think you need to force that bot lane here. I think you just go for the safe play. Just go for the dragon here.
Seraphine's not worth a whole lot for them.
Especially when actually coming down to.
Not looking good for
This is what I want to see from Renekton. Push lane, rotate, really showing you like top differential here.
While still maintaining about a 40 CS lead.
Yeah, I mean after this game, I'm definitely shifting my power rankings.
Yeah, I said this.
Lucian
He's
went in,
very
loses
good.
The dragon, good flagger drag, and then it's gonna get out, and that was a shutdown over to somebody. Somebody got that shutdown.
Archangel staff is finally completed. Going into that Leandre's looks like I would hope, not Blackfire Torch, surely.
Can only hope. That was it was pretty close until that sequence right there, starting in the mid lane. Look for the Orianna.
Yeah. Gold lead shifting.
Yep.
About 2k now.
Yeah, they got the dragon. It should get the Rift Herald here. It's kind of getting a little bit out of hand now. They need
I
to
mean,
slow
going
down.
into this, like, they are playing really well.
Crab.
Yeah, at least early game, mid lane, kind of playing like a pig, but he's coming back. But like everybody else is playing like pretty good. It's kind of want to see. Do you think also this could be affecting them since they do have a sub? Like they don't have the normal support. Because I feel like looking at the bot lane compared to the previous games, they were playing better. Could be anti-synergy, or is just Crab ready? They haven't played against Crab's bot lane, and they are like a powerhouse bot lane.
I think it might be that. I mean, they're like Ulrich the Bald and Immortal Odo should be pretty close in skill level here. I mean, from what I've heard, at least they would, tell Immortal Odo wins her row and stuff. Maybe Ulrich can't play the same kind of champs like Nautilus and such to roam around. But I think they had Immortal Odo roam around a bit more.
Which you
around the
think
map.
helped their playstyle as that team?
Yeah, but I mean, we saw at least the last series they played it. I mean, they didn't go that great for them either. Like I said, I mean, you definitely don't want to see your top losing. You got your jungle ahead now, but
Sure.
he's the only one. So I mean, you just you didn't expect. I don't think they expected much from their bot, but definitely don't want your top being 1 and 4.
You could also just say this is like a more difficult teams. Like I don't remember the teams they played in the past.
I mean, they beat Peacekeepers, who should have been.
Who is this?
decent.
Rated 2, right? Rated C to number 2, I believe.
Should be, but they've been
But
kind of dropping too.
yeah.
But
Yeah, they have been. I don't know. I mean, big switcheroo. I think teams are coming more to place. I mean, maybe people were just scared looking at because, like, I guess rank wise they have the highest ranks. And I think people were just like, hey, maybe that's not a thing, and we're just gonna play how we want to play, and it's working out for them.
I mean, I will say both when Thoc lost and Peacekeeper lost, both of at least their early losses was to Mikey. So Mikey might be
That's Arctic
tilting
team?
people.
I don't
No,
remember.
he's well, he's subbed in
Desperate for a win.
subbed in
Desperate
for
for a win,
Peacekeepers,
okay.
or subbed in for Crab when they played
Okay.
Peacekeepers and beat them, and then when Desperate for a Win played Thoc, beat them there too. So
Mikey might just
taking
be
down
the king
Giants,
feller.
yeah. And
Taking Otacon
tilting
here.
them.
Starting Otacon. I wonder if we can get a repeat of last game.
Yeah,
TP
they're
coming in.
TPing up, but Lee Sin's not even
Does
close,
Renekton have
so
TP? He does have TP. Renekton
Galio's
TP
gonna see
there.
this, but
Could be flipped.
I
No,
don't
you
know
got
what
it.
Galio can do here.
Yeah, I mean, we're
No,
just
Lee Sin.
TPing in. We're just cross map
Just
again.
for fun. Just for funning it.
I don't know
Might
if
die
Lee Sin's
here.
gonna- I mean,
He does have flash though, so if they do EQ Jarvan ult, we'll see if he flashes
Lee
out.
Sin's just
I wouldn't
dancing
turn on
in their
that
bot
Bessa
lane
here.
now.
Gotta get both their flashes here. Seraphine coming in. Maybe an overdrive here. They're
Ooh.
flashing
Could be in
engaged on the
trouble.
Seraphine. Good
They're
Seraphine
fighting.
ult.
by
No
the
MF
Seraphine.
Galio in here. I don't
Kill
know.
it. I mean, they have Otacon,
Yeah,
and they are just much stronger. I mean,
I don't know why they're.
this is what I want to see. Like forcing real hard with this Otacon. This is exactly what I want to see.
But I mean, they
I mean,
opted into it. Thoc kind of opted into that. They kind of went in.
they did. I mean, I think Thought played it well, but they were just too far behind here. Like the Seraphine ult was good, the Galio ult was good, just too far behind.
MF
Lee
no
Sin
flash.
and like play was
So
just
to
so
go-
split.
To go back to the previous point about the difference between this week for Thigh High and the previous weeks, I have heard through the grapevine that perhaps 10 Miller Lights were consumed before the game started.
Yeah, that.
And that's just one person in the bot lane, and maybe a couple whiskeys were consumed by the other.
Yeah, that's probably definitely playing
So
a
they're-
part.
They're armed and hammered there in the bot lane, and also the top laner for Thigh High is playing on a laptop, not at home.
Oh,
So
that's
this
a
is
big difference.
yeah, not making
Yeah.
excuses. You know, some of the plays aren't relying on if you're inebriated or not, or if you're playing on an iPhone. But
I agree.
Not looking good for Thoc this game now.
yeah,
5K
it's
golden.
looking like they're kind of running away with it here for Crab Rave.
Yeah, all the gold.
Putting them
for
on
Thoc's
goal
on
point
the same
here.
right now,
Are looking to 5v5 it though.
and I respect it. Not looking good. Let's see if he gets a steal. Nope. Time to go
Nope.
for it. Galio. Thinking
Big
for a
taunt
while,
by
but
Galio,
nobody
but
else is coming in.
This
Renekton's going in.
Renekton.
Renekton could drop. Oh.
ooh, does Renekton die?
Ooh,
Oh,
Bessa not able to get. Oh no.
And Bessa.
A little bit
Oh,
of
no.
anti-synergy with the High Crocs team.
Yeah, they're.
Getting away.
At least in trying to fight. I don't know. They're. At least in not going in at all, trying to preserve the KDA, I guess.
Flash.
Good combo.
combo
with
here.
Salto. Burn both.
So close.
Both sums almost close. Just not enough damage.
Ooh.
Just Blethers first item. J4
Caught out.
ulting in. Ulrich trying to get some damage down. Good damage on for Salto. Chuck P Sweat flash out. Knowledge ult down. Flag and drag. Gonna
Dang.
hit.
Liking aggressiveness.
Galio ult
Galio
down
ult
though.
incoming.
Wormwood should drop.
Oh,
Should
big
get that
shutdown
Flash
to-
in for Galio. Trying to force. I like it.
Might die.
Another
Ooh,
shutdown for
big
Galio. That's what
shutdown.
you like. Let's see if they can get more. Plutonium could be trouble. No flash. Lee Sin. Q misses. And should
W.
be
They
able to walk
probably
out.
just run out with the W.
Yeah,
Yeah.
should be able to walk out now.
I'm in.
Ooh, barely doesn't hit on that one too.
Little bit of a
If he,
throw.
all right, let's talk this. If he hits that, does he send that shit in?
Oh, definitely.
I
His
have
ult,
to
his
do
ult,
too.
his ult's up. Well, he sent it anyway.
Going
Now
in.
he's gonna drop. So
Bit of an int. Better. That was just an int.
Is he tilted?
Called that Lee
Uh,
Sin syndrome, I think, guys.
I mean, if he just hits that first Q and he gets the kill. I should have gave the shutdown over the MF, but
Again, another thing though, like plays that shouldn't be happening, right? Again, Crab Rave kind of just overextending and
Yep.
flipping gold for fun.
I mean,
Diehard Crocs
J4
able to capitalize on it.
diving in, trying to get the MF. Thought he could get him, but
Not
the
respecting
came
Galio
up.
ult.
Yep, Galio came up, had the ult, and everybody else was pretty low from decent plays from Thoc to try to do something. But
I won't
too
lie,
far behind.
I do see that Serpent thing on the J4. Respect. I think it's really good into this team. I don't think a lot of people would just do that. I think a lot of people would just follow like a build
Right.
on a guide and all. So I
Blitz,
respect
the
for
Blitz build.
I respect
I'm going
for
to Eclipse 100%.
some critical thinking here. I think it's good.
I mean, I will say that. I mean, their shields aren't that crazy though. I mean, they have like.
I
a
mean, they
bunch of
have
small
decent.
shields.
I mean,
Galleon's
Seraphine
5.
W does get strong late. MF Bloodthirster, Best Shield, W, Lee Sin also has shield. They also build Stairs Gauge on those champions with Eclipse. I think it's pretty strong. A lot of
Vapor
shields
has
coming
ult.
out.
Oh. Now look, Galio got caught. Roaming around. Should be Baron for Crab.
Yeah, they might look to trade on the Renekton down here. That is what I would do in this situation. Which I think that's what we'll be seeing.
Yeah.
2
That's
levels
doing
down.
a lot of damage.
2 levels down, and it's all evened
Lee
up.
Sin is
But
behind.
there's 3 there. Lee Sin Q hitting the Krugs.
This is a Whippo special, maybe.
They're gonna come buy some time here. Looking. Lee Sin's
Yeah.
got,
I expect.
well, maybe the ult to secure it, but probably should give that to Best also. But all in Lee Sin. See it, Slime.
I'm not what I
Both
want to see after my Lee Sin decides to 1v3 for fun under tower.
Yep. Yep.
Kind of worrisome. Personally, I think the Mbessa is going to be scaling like really strong, and it can probably take over the side lane if they play it good. And they're able to play around that and just like kind of wave clear for Die Crocs. It could be like an angle to look for winning side and potentially winning the game, maybe. Especially with flanking too from Mbessa, maybe.
Yeah, the top lane gold difference is just a good bit. I guess ADC is the same, but yeah, only a 1k up for Lee Sin too, so taking all the kills, but hold on, we'll see if he can make something happen here. It could be there's an angle here.
There is an angle.
Not really forced.
J4 is coming from the bot side. Renekton is rotating again. I
Yeah.
kind of want. I need to see somebody splitting. I think one wave here though, not 5-man mid.
Also interesting that the Mbessa opted into the what is it, the Voltaic Cyclo Sword instead of a Spear of Sojin second item. A lot of Mbessas are opting into that more bruiser build instead of the full lethality build. Just gives you a little bit more tankiness to be able to fight people and spam your
Yeah.
abilities.
I think I would probably want to run that build, especially into Renekton instead of full burst.
Ooh, good ult in.
Oh, good
MF ult.
engage.
Trying to keep him out though, not really hitting much. 2.
Good basing
Instantly
from,
drop,
Crab
flashing,
Rave.
misses.
Oh,
1 tower drops, Baron buff still up. Pushing on the
Minion
wave.
Dart coming in.
I mean, this
Looking,
is
I think they
looking
just
pretty
tank
rough
it. They
here.
just tank it. Somebody needs
Yeah.
to tank it. This is just wasting so much time.
Yeah,
I
they
mean, Rogue is
might not be able to end
capitalizing on
now.
it though.
I just waited too much time. They have the minion there. Just take it.
Yeah, that's fine. They still get the mid inhib though. Now, what you want to be doing as a team, I think you back here. Don't think you're overforced. Play safe, and you just play bot side. Wait for the top mid inhib, kind of like what they did last game, but a lot cleaner. Like now, I don't think you need to split the map. Now, I think they just be 5-man bot, especially on Soul Point 2. I mean, and they just
Not
run through.
resetting and opting to try and cheese them here in the bush, walking here.
Mesa
Got him.
1 shot here.
Yeah.
At full lethality. Or full damage. Should be full point.
I don't know if she survives if she got the spear there. I think she still gets 1 shot, but
Probably.
yeah.
I mean, maybe the Spear and the Galio can ult down because
Yeah.
they were a little cut out, but still, there's kind of. I thought kind of. I don't know, they gotta do something. They just kind of force something at some point.
yeah. Well, what do they do? Their best chances, I think, comboing good with the Seraphine MF ult, like maybe Galio setup, and hoping they run into it, because it looks like Crab Rave's team is not gonna be splitting, which they shouldn't be now. So it's gonna be hard to just out 5v5 them this far behind, especially with Soul as well. We're closing on a 10k, almost a 10k gold lead for Crab Rave with the
I
Soul
think
as
something
well.
to note too is how impactful this Orianna is now after the pig status.
I
early
agree.
game.
See, that's all she needed to do though, right? It's
Just the whole
Yeah,
game,
Eric.
just not die for fun.
well, it's all right. I'll make sure he knows and ban and trash out.
We're gonna post the clip.
I'll make a montage maybe.
You know, I think he did the same thing against my mid laner and paid the price for it.
He did lose some mid vein. Never heard of that before.
Yeah, we saw. I guess we saw the scoreline when he played against Dream.
Yeah.
but they're looking to
Engage
fight.
here, good
Only
snap.
got, you
Oh,
know,
nice little
got
engage
J4
here.
all
Oh, good as the
missed.
combo that I've been
Oh,
wanting
wow.
all game.
Yeah.
Again, I mean, that team just has no peel for MF.
Yeah. J4 just goes
And they have
straight in and
good team
wombles
here.
on top
They
of
don't.
MF.
They should be able to just end through mid wave here,
Yeah.
which it looks like they will be doing.
Lee
Lee
Sin
Sin going in.
doing something.
Ooh, especially with
Flash,
Lee
but
Sin just dying and the
That's all.
Mbessa burning
Why?
all. It's
I mean, it's not much they
the
could do. I
final
mean, you
push.
need to look for something. This game. Here he's going to Crab Rave. Honestly,
Yeah.
I
pretty
expect
stomp.
I expected it. I think from comp drafts alone, they are just drafting a hell of a lot better.
Yep.
And I think, and they're individually they're just playing better too.
Yeah, Thoc just not really. They're not giving themselves a whole lot of options, honestly, for doing performing in fights.
Yeah.
Just kind of making it hard for themselves.
But hey, again, a lot of those champions are gone now. So what do they do? What team are we be cooking up now?
I mean, I will say, I mean, I think they like Crab has found the formula that works for them, and I mean, they have I think they have a good few champs for each of them to still just
I
plug
think
into
so
that
too.
formula.
But how do you think a team should going into this, like seeing this? How do you think they answer that into that team?
You just don't let their top laner get counterpick.
Yeah, just take
We've
red.
Well,
seen game after game after.
You can't take red though every time though. That's the thing.
Are you talking about for Thoc
Yeah,
or
they've
Crab?
been giving them. Yeah, Thoc have been
Thoc
opting on the blue
they
side.
chose blue.
Yeah,
But
they-
yeah, I mean, I
yeah.
agree. I meant going in future with other teams here.
Oh.
Like they're looking like a really strong team now, and it's looking worrisome.
For counting Crab, you just don't let them get leads. I mean, there's like Thoc just kind of losing top, losing bot. Lee Sin taking all the kills, but not really able to do much with it.
Yeah.
You just gotta not lose every lane. So you got the spectator link. See, it looks like they are going red side this time for Thoc. Which I'm glad to see. I mean, I know Dreamus is on his laptop game
Playing with the
now.
trackpad.
Yeah, but I mean, still just try to give him some counter pick, especially Renekton's gone for Renekton and Ornn's gone for him.
I want to see some. Yeah, his last pick, I think it would definitely affect how he's able to play now since he's been blinding into Frosty each time. But I also want to see Blackhawk support on like Thresh or not or Leona. He plays those champs pretty well, and I think that's what they need to look for. That would be a insane engage, which they've been lacking every time.
Yeah, yeah. The Seraphine, Seraphine Exhaust, I don't think was it.
No. But like I said, Crab Rave losing a lot of picks now. A lot of the stronger picks. So going to game 3, we'll see if it kind of starts to fall apart, or are they still comfortable on more champions? Like, are they like chilling, practicing a lot? And, they practice these combos. I mean, so far, pretty good.
I don't know. I don't know what Thoc can do now. They get kind of picked top, but didn't just kind of losing every other lane. So
Yeah, well, we gotta see a shift change here. I want to see something good. I need to see a better draft from Doc badly.
Yeah.
I mean, I think with the counter pick top, I mean, you might at least have a leg to stand on. In the previous drafts, they're not really giving themselves anything to play with. They're just kind of picking 5 random champions, and
Yeah, not looking like a team out there. But you know, again, Crab Rave, they're losing a lot of their strong picks. So going into game 3, it could be looking funny.
Vigar
Wow.
insta pick.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, he's
Respectable.
trying to flex on him.
Ooh, that's
Herb,
that's going for Chuck.
Sigs.
That's Chuck PB swell all day.
100%.
Oh, I don't know if they're. I think they are in. Chuck PB Sweat is in the mid lane position. I think they're.
Oh,
I
he
think they're
is.
doing it. I
Oh,
think he's
he
going
might be
mid
in
with the
for a
Ziggs.
banger.
Okay.
The game 3 banger.
Okay. His Ziggs is pretty good. I know this is a bit of a one trick with the Ziggs for going mid or
Going into this,
casual.
like Sigs can stall the wave. It gives you that fresh opportunity to roam here.
Yep.
This could be. I'm already liking the draft so far.
I think last time we saw Ulrich the bald on Thresh, is pretty good. Pretty
Yeah, he's
decent.
Yeah.
popping off on it. This is a champ. I would love to see him play. He plays good. I just don't like the Seraphine. I think Thresh he plays well. It's the same thing with Leon and Nautilus. The
Ma-
Maokai. I like the Maokai pick. Could be flexed, so be strong.
Yeah, Makai Vicar is gonna make it rough for Thok.
Yeah,
They're
I mean
gonna need
they have
some front line.
good engage, good disengage too with the Veigar cage, and they have really. I mean, if they play more champs that like cannot get out of it, it's gonna be looking like a deadly threat.
Ooh,
And they're
that's
picking the misfortune.
Oh,
that's
again coming out with another
scary.
strong comp already.
That's scary. That's
They
a
have
scary
great.
three.
Yeah.
Um,
That's a hard answer.
that is hard.
Mm,
Is that Ziggs mid?
yeah, that's gonna be Chuck
Yeah.
PB Sweat's going Ziggs mid.
Oh, they're swapping order. I didn't realize that. I'm brain lagging. Sorry.
Yeah, they. I mean, it's okay now, but you need some front line, but you also need some more damage too, because I don't know. I don't know what slime goes here.
I mean, I really hate this if they pick red side to last pick a tank top.
Yeah.
Yeah. You may get the last big orange top special.
R5,
No, no.
R5 Renekton, R5 Warren. I hate it.
Wait, they.
Oh, they
Oh, okay, I was gonna say all those
okay.
champs
I
that
was
were
about to
hovering were
say
already banned for
banned. Yeah.
crab. So I was, I was gonna say I don't. Maybe slime could play a Mumu. I don't know. It's hard to play a
I don't
tank to
know.
engage.
What the hell's that Yasuo man?
Yeah, I was about to say I don't know why they're banning Yasuo here. If they just
I don't think they had something else. I guess, but I'm not sure.
Could be picking jungle here. Let's see what they pick. What is a good jungler to ride this out? I don't even know.
Hmm. Yeah. I mean, if they're not gonna last pick a tank top, then I don't know.
Oh
But
no.
yeah, this
Oh
is.
no.
I mean, the Jax is up top lane.
I mean, Frosty
Jax
could
is pretty
definitely
good
just
into the
blind it.
Graves Ezreal.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jax is like blendable. What do you lock against that?
I don't
Into the
know.
top that he's gonna play to beat it. I don't think there's really not much champs.
And I think Jax is very good. Yeah, there you go.
It's gonna be
Yeah, I played against this guy's Jax and got absolutely clapped out by it, so it's a force to be reckoned with.
So you have experience in this, so this guy is deadly on the
Yeah.
attacks. Okay.
jungle can pretty much pick whatever. I mean, the Vygar Maokai Misfortune probably just gonna
Could be
run the
Maokai
game.
support though.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see.
Work jungle. Sure, whatever. Have fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, I don't think Warriors that good, but I mean,
Honestly, I think
Garen.
their drafts are already solid right now.
yeah.
Honestly, I think the work. I mean, it kind of in there. I mean, it's fine. It's not. I don't think it's great, but I mean, I mean, it's not worse either. I mean, I honestly, I think from that team, the tanky dying and build went hard.
Yeah, this I mean,
Opting to ban the Yasuo and letting the Jax go through
Honestly,
is
the most Thanos pick they could have done was just Skarner with the Misfortune team, and it would have been
yeah.
reps.
yeah,
Or Wukong too. Wukong's also open.
I think they had a bit of a bit of an oopsie.
I think Warwick would have been. I mean, honestly, actually, I think Rogue Murderer plays the Wukong. I think Wukong would have been great.
Yeah,
Wait, I might have
I
Goose.
think
Oh, okay. So they're saying that
Uh,
are okay. Yeah,
uh
Thoc is just looking like a game for fun, but I don't know how they like, no CC in the comp really.
Yeah, they got Thresh Hook, Grave Smoke, Garen Silence.
And then I mean you look at Crab.
3.
And it's
I mean, they could win potentially side lane if they play side lane
Yeah.
good, but the 5v5 team fight, if they even want to opt into that, they're bad. I think what they need to do is I think the Graves is going to be strong maybe with the Garen on the side lane, and Ziggs can stall the waves from getting sieged on. But I mean, when it comes to objective play here, I already know how the High Crocs is going to answer this unless somehow Crab Rave just split so hard and maybe Graves just gets hella fed early game and he just one autos people. I don't know.
I don't mean honestly with like Maokai Vigar and Jax is so hard for Graves to play. It's,
All right, and Warg is it's going to be mega fast all around
like,
the map too if
I
you're
don't think
low.
Graves is honestly gonna kill anybody. It's such a hard Graves game. I mean, unless Thok is just playing the map kind of perfectly with the Ziggs and the Graves and Garen on the side waves, it's looking rough.
Although, I mean, I see some same teams cook up some comps before and they won with it when you think they won it. So
Yeah, Singe, you know. We'll see. I mean, the Garen could just run the game, just get super fed top, but
yeah,
kind
good.
of doubting it.
Jax does beat the Garen early game, but the Garen kind of scales hard. So I'm not sure how we're going to see how this plays.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, they do have
honestly,
at least some pokes. I mean,
Yeah, I had poke. I mean, they want to play poke. They definitely out poke, but they just gotta be careful and
yeah,
just get force engaged
I mean,
on
they
because they
start
have
with
no
the
peel.
Maokai. Who's gonna tank with the Maokai, the Thresh, and
Or they overwalk up too far with no flash. Figure the only person that gets out of that is Ezreal with E, and that's the only champion.
Yep.
So I mean, hey, I think Crab Rave and that High Crocs got everything that they gotta play perfectly. Crab Rave, I think, can just run without brain on right now and just win this game.
pretty much. And man, at least looking at the standings, a 3-0 for Crab is pretty big. I mean, almost all but securing their spot in the playoffs. Pretty close. For Thok, taking 3 losses, not the worst, but at least the trajectory for the team makes it not great. If
Yeah,
they don't win this game, so
I think mid lane is gonna be farm. I don't think it's gonna be much interaction going there. I'd assume. I think the action again is gonna be on the bot top. We'll see how this goes.
yeah, we'll see. Is Garen the pick in the Jacks? Oh, it's counter.
I think it's not bad.
it's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. I think it's again. I think the Garen comes out favored. Like after one item, I think he just wins trades. But I am not a top lane main. But I speak from my own personal experience. I think Garen's just giga broken, dude. I don't know.
Yeah.
Fuck that champion.
Yeah, we'll see.
Who knows? A lot of teams really liking NMF for comp play.
Yeah, she's a good ADC, and then a good solid ADC.
What do you think?
Kind of hard to punish her. I mean, not many teams play the Caitlyn like Versalta does. I think Versalta and
Yeah.
Jhin are probably the one of the only two, and the Isis Square. But all three of them play the pretty mean Caitlyn.
Green to me also played the Caitlyn though. I saw it
Yeah.
before you swap back mid.
Yeah.
Was playing it.
Yeah. Don't want to see much more of that though.
Fair enough. Did you force that like lane swap?
Uh. Uh.
We'll leave it. We'll leave
It
it
was.
undisclosed.
It was a. It was a team decision.
Okay.
It was for the better.
You know, I think on the bright side though, for Thok here, they do get their bye week next week. They played 5 weeks in a row.
Yep.
So they can get their bye week. They can recover to come out of the bye week and get crushed by We'd Rather Play Pokemon in the last game of the season.
Oh, we have their playoff hopes in our hands. Oh no.
That's right. You guys are both We'd Rather Play Pokemon team members, right?
Oh well, I will say they do have they still haven't played their GCA match because they're supposed to be playing
Oh,
on
that's
Sunday,
true.
their week 4 match. So
Yeah.
I mean, if they somehow don't, I mean they should. I mean, not not to say anything in GCA, but if they 3-0 that, I mean they're pretty.
They are in shambles.
No, I will give respect to like when people say they don't like. You were talking about like if you lose one game, don't play scared. GCA plays the same way, and I respect them for that. They make a lot of good plays happen all the time.
Yep.
And
Kinda
it's
like
very fun watching them
extra,
actually.
extra. I think extra does the same thing. Both. them and
Yeah,
GCA
kind of. They
kinda-
both kind of do the same, which I respect a lot. It's fun to watch both those teams.
Their jungler is a bit of a lawnmower though.
John Deere, some would say.
Yeah.
Not sponsored, by the way.
Also, I agree with you, Joe. I'm surprised. I feel like the entire league, there's no Skarner priority. I think the only team who I've really seen pick the Skarner is Camel Corp. That champion has like a 100% pick ban rate in pro play. I think that people really think that champion's broken, and it just seems nobody's opting into playing it. I don't know if it's because the champion's no fun to play, but
I'll say, I mean, I know Let's Force picked a little bit, but I think most junglers on here are kind of auto-filled. And at least for us main junglers, it's kind of like not. Most of us main junglers are kind of more of the. Kind of trying to be more of the carry instead of role player.
yeah.
Me, Let's Force, Arctic.
Yeah, I respect it. I mean, I think the champ's also easy to pilot, but it's probably like boring, as you said.
Such a dog.
Probably really boring.
Such a dog.
So boring, isn't
play
it?
I'm losing my. It's on par with Rammus.
I'm a Rammus enjoyer.
He did threaten the one game to quit the game if we made him play Rammus.
Yeah, their Skarner's added that list, so.
Yeah, makes
Yeah,
sense.
they're just absolute dog walk characters. You just walked by the rest of your team. You just kind of hang out and just do nothing except permanently gank.
I mean, like I said, at the end of the day, too, it is a for fun league. Just kind of play what you want, as long as it's like not a complete troll thing in the game, and you can make it work.
I mean, I
Sometimes you can play meta stuff and troll.
Rogue Murder could play. He's not. He's kind of auto-filled to jungle. I mean, we see him on the J4 too. I mean, he could definitely rock out the Skarner.
Yeah.
But I don't know, if it's gonna be Skarner, I'd rather just play a Moo.
Yeah, if my jungler's listening, please play Skarner.
That's the barrier. Hook goes wide.
Yeah,
Garen
W start. I mean, I guess he recognizes that the Jax is going to start E. You could get the shield and you can buffer the CC with it, so it's actually probably not bad.
I think you're overlooking it. I think the amount of masculinity Frosty put on Dreamless in the top lane, he just.
Oh yeah, he's absolutely dog walking him like.
Garen W start. He's shaking. He's in shambles.
He's taking Knight too. Dreamless.
Oh no.
I feel like I've seen a lot of this trap here. We're running Ghost or Ignite on Garen, Darius in the top lane. You're just losing TP. I'll be honest, I think it's the most grief thing in the game. You're just losing TP pressure.
Yep. I mean, if he's getting the solo kills, then I guess it works out.
Yeah, I mean, hey, if they're playing for the hard side lane, that's their goal this game, then let's see it.
We'll see. Yeah, let me see it. Let's see the solo kill.
But I mean, here's the thing.
I don't like that.
If Plutonium took Ignite in the last couple of games instead of TP, he wouldn't have done his Shinshin TP and TP'd no reason. So maybe that's something for them to think about.
True. I mean, the TP usage from Crabber's mid laner has been not great.
Yeah, low grief. He's lucky his Forsalta's been Kind of carrying him through it.
Yeah, for Salto's got an extra large backpack to carry
Yeah.
him in. I mean, he's an adult, so can't carry him in a normal one.
Oh, that Gurney goes through the stun. I see.
Yeah.
I see the. Oh, Rogue Murder took that. Oh no, he didn't.
Oh no, he got it. Sam
I
got
thought
it.
he smited down though.
Mm-hmm.
I thought one of them smited, but I guess not.
Oh,
Uh,
engage from Maokai flash.
Ooh,
Yeah.
good flash
Oh,
from Flash.
nice flash by Ezreal.
Igniting. No flash.
Ezreal's gonna have to back though, so Salto get free wave. Ezreal will probably have to miss one. Feels bad.
Yeah. See, this
There we
is
go.
the Garen classic right here.
There it is. That's what you need to see.
Sustain up to full HP. Slowly whittle. Can't talk anymore.
He's got to reassert his dominance here. Wait, did he not crash this wave the whole way? Top? Oh, he got some of it in.
Oh, we're gonna look at tier cloth armor star. We going that tank.
Oh my goodness, it is probably Tank Jax. Holy.
No, you played this a couple times before. What's your experience?
I'm
with
gonna be
that?
honest. It is kind of funny to play. I don't know. I don't know if I would say it's OP, but the base damage that Jax does, you do 70% of the damage full tank versus
it makes
100%.
sense. Personally, I feel like the Jax might get out scaled if he goes that the damage build. So I mean, doing this build might just keep him.
Yeah.
Good
I
trade
mean-
from him as well.
Yeah.
Garen kind of just standing there taking the beating for fun.
Garen is kind of in it. Oh wow, he just alpha. Just W auto'd him.
It could be a pick here.
E
Just throw thrash
no.
hook. We don't throw thrash hook.
Yeah.
No thrash hook
He had
here.
some decent damage though. Orc in the bot side, walking down.
The Maokai can just auto a minion too and just heal back a lot of the damage taken there.
Yeah.
Work is in the bot side.
X
Oh.
flash, thigh high, no E,
Oh,
no
Oh,
flash.
gets on.
No
Barrier,
flash.
but thigh high should drop here. Orc looking for more. Lantern comes down.
Oh, the lantern.
We got him.
Yeah.
Braves is
Lantern
top side,
right
looking
there.
like a Grubs maybe. Are they trading? Could probably go on dragging. I'd
Should
like to
be.
see trade.
Should see the word go onto it now.
Yeah.
Bit unfortunate for thigh high, a little late on the E there.
Oh,
Aaron all in
looking
here.
for the all in,
Might
but I
come
don't think
down,
he
but he
wins
has to
it. He has to
flash
flash
out.
out.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
this is looking really bad.
Oh, both thumbs for Garen down. Maybe he
Garen
can,
still
lucky
has
hit.
his sums though. Still has
He
the
does have
sums. Still
ult.
has that.
Graves is
1,000
up
true
here,
damage
too.
all.
Yep. No
Yeah.
ult on Jax.
Could be a die potential.
Ooh.
Maybe depending
Yeah.
how fast they take the Grubs. If he keeps staying for the waves, probably not though.
No.
But Garen ult does
Very.
silly amount of damage when you're low HP.
Maybe Graves was 6, but I think the
I think the dive is still lookable.
good dodge.
I do it.
Oh, the movement
Chuck PB.
by Chuck.
A little swift with it.
The whiskey's finally improving him.
No, those are the Miller Lights.
Like, who knows? You know, they have this like drunken masters. That could be him. He just needs to get drunk enough.
He's stone cold Steve Austin down there cracking them open.
No, I hope you get an interview between both these teams if you're looking to do that.
Yeah, I think I want Chuck PB Sweat in
Oh.
here. What do you
Yeah.
have to say?
I'm curious. I'd love to see Chuck PB Sweat in Plutonium 98.
Ooh.
They
Good
were
dodge,
talking
Plutonium.
to each other earlier.
Plutonium
Oh,
gonna have to
the
flash.
solo kill.
Still gets hit.
Oh.
Plutonium kind of getting raw dogged by Chuck PB Sweat. Not what you want to see from a.
They were going at
mid-lane
each other a little bit earlier.
Chuck PB Sweat has a point to prove. It's probably why he lane swapped.
Had to show him. Had to show him what it is. Hook hits.
Ooh. Little
You
good
can
poke there.
The game's going a lot slower than the other games. I
Yeah.
noticed. But is that? I think that's the worst thing for Fly High Croc.
Yeah, I think it's just kind of the
Yeah.
comps they chose. Are at least for Thok.
Karen is doing no damage to this Jax now.
Hacked with the chain vest.
Honestly, I respect this.
At least he has a CS lead, and he's gonna get the wave too. So,
Yeah.
at least besides the ADC, I mean, top and mid for Thaka. At least having the CS lead, the
Ooh,
not the gold.
buffering the E too.
Telling him no flash, but Graves can't do a whole lot.
He's actually not damaging.
Yeah,
Ooh.
no ult on the Ziggs, and Warwick's here.
Warwick
They could be
is
in
here.
trouble now. Could drop ult on the Graves. Graves flash out. Chuck PB Sweat up, flash out,
murderer.
or follow over for.
Running a run, try to
Warwick.
keep Sweat down, opting to push the middle way maybe.
And yep, that's why
Deciding?
Ziggs, Graves
Doesn't know what
is
to
not
do?
Graves Ziggs not a combo, unfortunately. Dropping ult.
I mean, you had to make sure you get the cannon. That's at least 80 gold.
Warwick looking, no ult.
CS lead building a top lane though, 22 over the
Yeah.
Dreamless. Good kill, hit the QW.
Oh, all the dodging.
If you hit the Q, I think you ults and kills.
Yeah.
Still maybe can. I mean, you still if you Ziggs
He went
oversteps.
he went that little
Ca-
throw item
catalyst.
thing, so
Catalyst, yeah.
yeah.
Ziggs out of mana though. I mean, he could
Yep.
stay here and push. Graves is hovering though, kind of around there. He just walks up and put Cage down here. If he wasn't a complete dirty enter.
Yep, still down.
Rock with
10
the
CS
clean
though.
movement here.
Yep.
I mean, this top lane is starting to get a little bit snowbally here.
Yeah, the CS lead for top is getting mitigated at least by Salto for Crab, so it's at least pretty even for them. But at least Slime and Chuck a little bit ahead in the CS. Warwick's got 2 kills though.
Still an even game, honestly. Gold even.
Yeah, we'll see what Warwick's able to cook up here. But at least from my experience, doesn't matter how many kills you have, you can still run it.
Yeah, and he has that Shire Breaker.
Yep.
Pretty strong right now. They should be looking to force these grubs.
Chuck is in trouble here. No flash.
Yeah,
there.
I think he's gone.
Oh, yep.
Nice.
Nice kill.
Good
Please
damage
don't-
off though.
Could be
But
good drop.
maybe.
Oh no.
Maybe just want the Dark Harbor stack. I'm not sure what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
Slime, bit scared. Dream is coming. For Salto's top 2. They put the Jack spot.
Good lane swap. Looking
Yep.
to force maybe. Knowing he can't witness, like, it's actually not a bad swap here because now the MF Maokai should be able to push that top lane tower. Now I think Jax will be just fine into his bot lane here.
As long as he doesn't get caught.
Personally, I jump in and just 1v2 it.
I mean,
Mountain
honestly,
don't like that.
even if he gets hooked, I don't think he's that scared. They aren't doing a whole lot.
We're looking probably for this dragon down here.
Oh,
Jax
he's-
TPing back top, going mid, cross mapping.
Ooh, Chuck caught out here maybe.
Gets the bounce out. Might still drop. Cage coming down. Cage does hit. For Salto's got hit. Ooh! Good flash out. Almost drops. Eli is in there. Thigh high looking for Warwick. Now we're on the top
Oh, it's a
side.
bloodbath all over
Warwick
the map.
Ooh,
Healing
good kill
up.
off.
Barely hitting up. Shut down.
Ooh.
Breaking.
Thresh
no.
takes
Barrier
it.
burn.
no.
Unfortunate.
You gotta love them supports to do that.
That's very unfortunate. And I might need an apology letter for that one, because that could have changed some things. Would even up the ADC gold difference.
Yeah, definitely would have closed the gap. How much was that shutdown?
I think it was 400, 460.
It was like 700 gold. I would have just made him dead on.
Yep.
Happens.
Unfortunate.
But like, Veigar's never been a threat. You just have nothing for like killer pressure here,
Yep.
so just
Zero
constantly
CC
get
unless
pressure.
he just steps forward and.
Garen all inning
never
top.
mind. Ult misses for Ziggs. Ult comes down. Barely able to live. No flash. Works there
Warwick
though.
coming.
Chuck
Oh,
Davis White should
Warwick
drop.
zooming in.
Drifting, and this could be a kill for the Warwick.
Holly doesn't
Dreamless
have his
looking
item.
the knight down.
Ward hop
Bounce
over.
out, flash.
Yeah, that kills. That
ult.
kills.
Oh,
That's a Garen
hits him with
combo
the
you like to see.
combo.
You know, I think a lot of top laners, I can see why they like to Garen You can go full Unga Bunga and just do that and
Yep.
show you're really good at the game.
Flash ignite.
I know it's such a strong pick for this league, but like I feel like late game, what does it provide? You know, if you just know how to play against it, like you just get kited. I feel like Champ's not great,
Close.
but we'll see. See how they pilot.
I mean, this is I mean, Dreamless said he's had enough. It's his time now.
Oh, here comes the Vigard top.
And we got a 35 CS lead on the top with plates.
Yeah. So still kind of getting equaled out from the.
You also have a
ADCs.
lot of turret taking pressure too with Ziggs W as well.
See the Graves hovering bot side, but it's kind of rough unless they should go in. But he'll be spotted out. Not gonna clear the ward.
Even is a lot slower though. Still no towers down yet. Might go to top lane. We'll see.
Ooh, Graves got stopped last second, tilting. Top should drop pretty soon.
Yeah.
Like a couple autos and a Q. Honestly, you could just took it.
Yeah, I wonder if you're keeping up for a reason. I'm not sure.
Just keep him in lane a little bit longer, but
I'm
maybe you can look to take it on this rotation and look to kill.
Good damage.
Yep, there it is. First tower, top side. Garen?
Work is coming top.
Garen could be
I'm not sure they're looking.
pretty scary.
Yeah, he's got the Swifties too, like his rotation. Strong.
I mean, I think they need to try and play around this accelerated Garen here.
Yeah,
Like on these.
I think we've seen.
Well,
it
here's the
before
thing
where
though,
he
like
gets ahead and they don't play around him.
it's like a double-edged sword. I
Yeah.
Rogue Murder could be some trouble here.
feel.
Yeah,
Baron's
flashes
all-
A
out.
little lost, but they're still going.
Oh,
Slime flashing out
walking
Rogue
in.
Murder, one shot. Jax is in, getting a good bit of damage. Ooh,
Oh,
getting put right into
no.
the Vigar's clutches there. Ult coming down. Hop out for the Jax. Looking to chase Ignite, almost up for Dreamless. Yeah, Maokai's there. And the MF walked mid, all
Vigar.
coming down. Should be able to walk out of it. Ooh. Flashing for Eli, flash out for Ziggs, still chasing. He could get ran. He's gonna get ran down here, and it's gonna be a
Yeah.
solo kill for Maokai.
You're looking for mid tower here.
TP the top. Jax. The Vanguard TP bot.
Yeah, slowly but surely scaling. Vagar. Garen's gonna be a big problem now. Is he all in? Nah, okay.
Gets the phase rush and leaves.
This is the Garen I know in the Rift.
Garen in the mid. What can he do? What can he do?
But this game is kind of what you want to be seeing from top lane, though. Like, this kind of what you want to be seeing from, you know, as like perceived as the best top laner in the league. Like, this is what you want to be seeing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, this is like the CS lead. You know, already got the tower, ganking. Like, it's this is what I would expected to see from game 1 and 2. I think.
Yeah, I think when we saw them play against Desperate for a Win, when he went against JD and Menace, he got a lead there, but none of Thoc played around him. So like I want to see them, you know, like him pushing towers around the map and Slime hovers around him. Lets him actually push up because he, at least in that series, he just kept getting picked down. Wasn't really able to do a whole lot. See here, he's pushing up the top, but there'll be like he could have gotten collapsed on Vigar.
Plutonium may be caught out here.
Taking a lot of damage.
Doesn't have flash yet.
This could be a shutdown for Graves. Good pickup.
Yeah.
Plutonium opted not to flash anything. Just had to give a shutdown over.
I mean, I guess if you know you're dead whether you flash or not. It's
I don't think it was up. I thought it was just coming up.
maybe.
Ooh, so smart. They got the
Ooh.
tower. Actually smart.
Wow. That was
Don't know if that's intentional or
it
not,
fits him
but if they
perfect there.
communicated that,
Thresh is gonna
that was
drop.
insane.
They could get collapsed on.
Oh,
Slime
the
picking up
Graves
another one.
ult.
Eli could be in trouble here. They're getting collapsed on. For Salto
Yeah,
does
here
have
comes
flash.
Dreamless.
Flash in for Dreamless. Not gonna get in with the flash out. Eli should drop here eventually. Israel
Maybe.
getting this would be kind of nice, but we'll see.
Maybe getting it too is gonna be
Yeah,
good.
it's gonna be
Doesn't
over
matter
to
which one.
Graves. It's fine.
Yeah, 8 Ray's gonna be a menace.
Yep.
Clyde turning this game around.
Yeah.
Now they have a goal lead on the high croc.
Crab overextending once again. Giving over a lot of gold.
Here's a big thing though. They've got to do like a really big team fight where Crab Rave will excel at. I think. They're kind of just like losing the sides, kind of getting caught. Exactly what we not want to be happening.
Yep.
See, on this third
I
dragon
like
here.
this play by Thoc here too, walking down the prep to Drake, not letting them just take it for free again.
Yep. They have the Garen there.
Yeah.
Yes, does have TP. Don't know if
Maokai has no ultimate.
What are odds here?
So-
Work just sends
Ooh,
over and tries to steal it.
Dreamless.
He's there. By
Didn't
himself though.
flinch.
So
There's
split.
Rogue's in the pit,
Rogue's in the pit. Who gets the smite fight? He's
going
just gonna
for
be
it.
rocked.
dead.
It's kill and drag over to Thoc.
Oh no.
I think he was just
Honestly.
really out of position, and they played it well by killing him to guarantee the smite instead of letting it up to the 50-50.
They're just not playing the comp well here at all. From Crab Rave.
Yes, kind of like you said earlier, like the work definitely was probably a better pick. Thought you could have some fun in this third game, which you can, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they want to see us.
not offering a whole lot now.
I think for
Well,
Crab Rave though, where you're at in the standings, you're looking for the 3-0 here.
Yeah, and you're also looking to deny high crocs too.
Yep. Yep.
Kind of like a washout at night, like we rather play Pokemon all kind of for fun last game. I guess it's just a trend teams like to do.
Well, they're trying to make it still spicy, you know. Gotta make
Make it
sure
interesting.
Arctic Wave has a chance to playoffs. So
Oh, you're just being a respectable guy. I mean, I respect that.
yeah, we're not scared of Thoc, so we're not scared of Thoc or desperate for a win. So you know, could give a game or two.
Fair.
What's next here? Oh, this is gonna be. Looks like it's gonna be a lot of farming. I guess Otacon's up if they want to look for it. Probably don't want to though, unless they get some picks. Dreamless might be getting collapsed on here, taking a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Flashed on from Maokai.
The flash by the
in
Maokai.
or ulted for Warwick, and that's a shutdown over to
Yeah.
Warwick.
That's a great relief of tempo
And they
here. They
kept-
could look to force this. No TP on Garen either.
Yeah,
Kept the
once again.
Maokai ult as well. Keep him out of there.
If I was here,
I mean, this is
I look
really
to force
bad
it
to
on
walk
Garen.
through this tri-brush.
They should be
With
able
the
to poke him out.
Maokai Veigar though.
Maokai
like,
just
this,
presses it.
Ooh,
Maokai just
Veigar
presses
takes-
on.
Maokai's getting
taking a lot of
one-shot
damage
here.
though.
How
Maokai's
about
caught,
going
but he
in?
got the ult off.
Good MF ult coming down, so I'm taking a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Crab's taking a lot of damage. The Otacon's the 5th member for Thoc here. Making up
Yeah, they're
for,
forced off
for
of it.
Garen. I don't know if they want to start it.
Graves
though. It's
going
gonna do
around.
a lot of damage.
Vygar
Salto
still has
could
ult
cook.
here, though.
Oh, Graves goes over. A lot of good trade. Close. Nah. I mean, Thoc take that. Sure.
Yeah.
You got him off the Otacon.
Yeah, I think if they know they're in that bush and Maokai ults a little earlier, I mean, you get your combo off for free.
He's gonna die here.
Ooh.
One more auto. Yep.
Ooh, so close.
He Slime in trouble.
Is-
Flash in for Graves.
Graves runs out here.
Should be able to
pretty
get
sure.
out. Yeah, with the
Don't
Garen.
think that's
Yeah.
enough.
Oh, no.
Oh,
he's
he
still
does
gonna
get
get
some.
shut down.
Ooh.
They would have run him down. Graves would have had completed boots.
Dude. Jack's with the 2 items now though.
Oh, Chucky boots
Pretty
Weston's
tanky.
trouble here.
Oh.
He's gonna drop
Yeah,
for
he's
sure.
caught.
That's
That could have been the fifth Miller Lite. Could
That's
have been
the
the fifth one.
Miller Lights right there. They
I respect it.
they might still be
They're
able to
all
stop
doing a
him.
lot of damage.
They could still stop him. Yeah, that was a good ult. The ult
Already
might
not a
dissuade him.
con again.
The ult,
Can't be
the
doing
ult-
that.
That Israel ult might scare him off. It's scary.
I don't know.
I don't know. The next time it does this AoE
There's
thing,
the
it's
Vygar
kinda
TP.
shredding. They're looking on
Oh,
the
engage.
Garen here.
Check
Garen's
on
gonna
the
get
Garen.
one shot
Yeah,
here.
well played.
Flash out. He's gonna get
Oh,
out.
just turn
but that
back
should
Otacon,
be-
just turn
yeah,
back
should
on
be
Otacon.
now.
Yeah.
I don't think
sure.
anyone's gonna make it.
Do you even know which one this is? Alright.
Uh,
No, this is a
This is,
revive. This is a
Voracious.
revive. It's a revive
Yeah.
one, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. I want to see some forcing here now. Dragon's gonna be spawning too.
Yeah.
They could look to force this into like mid bot towers. They're pinging it. We'll see if they do it. Top lane tower's still up though.
Yep.
Problem is
Taking
you
the
are
shots
losing a
forward.
lot of damage on the side lane towers though, because with the tank Jax build you do lose a lot of DPS on the towers.
Drax spawning soon, so I think Crab will just go for that.
Veigar with the finish, Rod of Ages and the Saracen Embrace
Yep.
as well. Probably looking for Rod of Ages now, I assume. Not Rod of Ages. Rabadon's deck cap.
200 stacks. Kind of lacking on.
Yes, I agree. Could have been way better.
Yep.
But Plutonium Money is not known for his farming in lane. Known,
Or
is
hitting
known,
skill shots.
known for getting the backpack. But
See that?
it could have been a
Known for getting
result.
into Jan Sport.
It could have been resulting from watching Dora Explorer as a kid. Backpack. I'm not sure, but
What kind of references are we making?
dude,
You
backpack.
completely lost it.
He's in the back. Like,
Yeah.
Work. Gonna hit the ult onto the Graves there. Graves taking a lot of damage. No
Yeah.
flash. Eli coming in.
One
Ult
shot.
coming down.
Veigar.
Yep. That's Ziggs and Graves just instantly blown up. I don't like them fighting. What are they?
Oh
what is Doc doing
no.
here? Just kind of.
And this
Fighting.
is kind of
They've
what
lost their mind.
This is what I expected from when they finally started grouping and team fighting.
I don't. They're fighting for a sole point, and they're gonna lose and give Baron probably now too. Like they have the Otacon. Why are they fighting?
What can I say? As real as 0, 1, and 5 with a bounty.
Yeah, that's a little crazy.
why?
I mean, like his farm's not even. I mean, I guess he's been farming, but like.
Yeah, but he's also
He's down
MF still has more
40
farm.
CS. That's. I don't know. You're right. Playing with fire there.
Yeah, we're looking over 2K go lead now. Going on to 3.
Now with Baron and the Otacon buff, it's gonna
Almost.
be.
Yeah, I mean they should be just looking hard for us. The top
Otacon
tower.
should be gone pretty soon. Yeah, it's about to go away.
Yeah.
A lot of con to deal with at least, but don't think it matters.
We got another needlessly large rod on the Plutonium
That's,
98. Almost has a finish
Close to
Rabadon's.
Z. He's got a little bit. Got a bit to go.
Hobley and Gold Gap is still there.
Yeah, but he's not been able to do anything in the fights. which
Yeah,
is
I
kinda
mean
what you
Garen
expect
can't do
out of
much and
Garen.
just. Yep.
He's
These are just
flip
do the
switch.
side lanes.
He's side laning now, but
This is not the
Be too
time
late.
for it, unfortunately. Yeah. I mean, if he gets the flank though,
yeah.
this could be really good for Thigh High Crocs here. It looks like
Jack's no TP.
Thresh is
Yeah.
coming around. The Thresh
They,
Jax is coming around.
Don't have much
Garen
else.
doesn't have flash
mean-
though. No flash on the Garen. It's kind of hard to.
Garen
Could get caught
Kind of
here.
caught
could get
here.
caught here.
We'll see if he is. Still
Flashing,
pretty fast.
yep.
Flashing.
Flash in, no flash.
Yeah.
Dream's caught out. Maokai coming down.
Yeah.
Flash in for the Jax
Ooh,
here.
the stun.
Thigh High is just gonna get instantly popped by the Warwick combo, and Graves is
Ooh,
also gonna
wow.
drop from them flashing in. This could be the game here.
I think that's
It's
game.
only Chuck
Yeesh.
PB. Let's see if he can clear the wave. Doesn't have all
He's
the.
playing Ziggs.
They are pretty low. Flashing for Plutonium.
Oh,
Oh, no flash.
I like that flash
He's gonna
there.
drop. That should be a game. That's
You know,
That
you
is
said-
the Miller Lite Ace.
That's a 3-0. You did say a phrase though, like caught me off guard. Dream was called out. Like, I think I hear that every time. At least one time.
What?
Serious. Dream was called out. Is that like an issue?
Yeah, maybe.
Could be. Could Could be.
I don't
Well,
know.
that's the result you're looking for if you're Crab Rave. You're looking for
Yeah.
that 3-0 there.
They're fighting for their
You're gonna
spot.
feel
And they
good as
deserve it.
hell.
I'd love to see maybe get an interview going if you want to ask Jerry. Ask Plutonium 98 and
Yeah.
Chuck
Uh,
PB
Chuck.
Sweat.
Well, I think Chuck PB's already gone. He it
Oh
looks like
yeah.
it looks Doc is gone in the wind, but we can see about we'll see if Crab Rave.
Yeah. Get the boys in here.
Okay.
Kind of
there we
curious.
go. Let's see.
Kind of curious what they were like.
We're gonna
The
bring
thought process.
Plutonium in here. Let's move him up. And there we go.
Oh
Man,
man.
what happened to me?
How
What
good
happened
does
to me?
that feel there?
All I know is that Dreamless was talking shit in pregame lobby, and here we are. I don't know.
3-0.
3-0.
Congrats on you 3-0. What was your thought process going into like these games? Like, what were you guys thinking? Like, what was your plan to win these games?
We have. I'm not gonna give away the sauce, but we have a checklist that we go through every single draft, and we make sure we hit every single one of those checklists. And we had our go buttons. We had the other things that we want. And honestly, I didn't see that from the team comp for the enemy team.
Yeah, I think we can agree on that. Personally, I think you guys' comps are just significantly better every single game. And your checklist is number 1 getting in a backpack for you.
Yeah, dude, Nick for Salto and Eli and Rogue and Frosty, they make sure that I got my Capri Sun and my graham crackers and my little pillow and blanket, and I'm sitting there in the backpack while I watch them carry me. I'll die 3 times mid lane on Oriana and DeGalio, and then I just win the game. It's that easy.
Fair enough. But honestly, you guys played really well, especially into like they are the number considered the best team in the league. You guys are coming back.
I do have to ask you a question though about game 1. There was the fight top lane. You opted instead of pushing bottom for free to TP late and then die, I believe. I just want to know, like, was that a call or was that you just like
So
autopilot?
the call was, there's nobody matching me. Don't fight. And I believe they had double Renekton E into Flash into Ori
into
combo.
Flash? Yes, correct.
And then they said we're fighting. So I panic TP'd. But by the time I got there, the fight was already over. So it was.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't die, but it was a pointless TP. We still
Yeah.
got the tier 2, but we probably could have gotten a full inhib off of it if I had just stayed bot.
I just didn't know if there was perhaps like a call there, like a play, like, hey, we could turn this fight, like they burn their ultimates, and there was just an angle there with because you were mega ahead on Aurora, so I didn't know if there was an angle there or if it was just a little bit of trolling.
The right call was definitely to stay bottom lane there, but you know how it is. You see your team dying, and you want to be the hero who saves them.
You guys, I guess again 3-0. Pretty impressive. You guys look mostly clean out there. A couple team
nice.
fights, I think you guys just get overzealous or something with that, and kind of get caught. But most of that
Some of us get a little excited sometimes.
How were you guys at comms? Like, I'm curious.
I feel like we were macroing really well. We were rotating our bot lane to top side whenever they were the stronger ones, because Thigh-High Crocs really seem to like to play for grubs from all the VODs we watched of them. They seem to really enjoy playing for Krugs. Like I think in the first game they rotated 5 people up, or not Krugs, grubs. They rotated 5 people up for grubs.
Yeah, we saw that.
So our goal was, we're okay with like getting Drakes. We're okay seeding one set of grubs, but we'll never seed 2 set of grubs. And I think maybe in the second game we might have seeded both sets of grubs. I can't remember if we got one or not. But I feel like we came in with a game plan. We executed that game plan well, and it worked out for us.
I mean, definitely, like, you guys are doing your homework, researching, like, because you guys had a rocky start. Now you guys looking like the team to beat at the moment. But
I'm just saying, the team that played "We'd rather play Pokemon" is not the team that showed up in the past couple of weeks.
I don't know. It just looks like whenever you go against a real mid laner, That might be something to take into consideration.
Um,
Maybe it's whenever the Lee Sin ganks by lane twice before finishing his bottom side clear. That's whenever it becomes
That's true.
difficult.
That's true. I think you guys just need to chill out around the Atacon. It's really only the times you guys threw, or getting close to throwing. Just gotta take a beat.
Yeah, there are definitely times where we get a little overexcited about how far ahead we are, and then we push a little far. But I will say, Nick, our captain for Salto, he always brings us back down to reality and tells us what we need to be doing. So shout out to him.
nice.
Like in that first game, we weren't playing around our Caitlyn. We were just letting Renekton get on her and kill her. And then he's like, everybody just stay calm, play around me. We got this. We win. And then the rest of the fights we did that, and they couldn't do anything about it.
Vince?
I think that's about it. I don't know. Do you guys have any more questions for him?
I do. I have like one last question. Going in now, how do you see the future going for you guys?
Well, I gotta say it, Joe. 3-0 Camel Corp, 3-0 extra, and we're going in the winners bracket of playoffs.
The top seed.
Top seed even maybe. I mean, Joe's lucky. Ethan Gremlin's dodging us. They're too scared to play us.
Okay.
That might be the round 1 matchup.
Could be if you're the probably not, honestly. If they're winning at all, the first seed will be able to choose.
You get to pick your seed.
Or I think no man. I think they just get the lower seed, so it'll be the fourth. Whoever's fourth. We'll see. Pretty tight. Fifth and ninth.
I know that Mikey's gonna get upset if I don't give this, because he was asking all the other games. If you want my take on who MVP is, I think Frosty had a very difficult task of having to make sure that Dreamless didn't get ahead and carry his team, and I think he did an amazing job of it. I would give MVP to Frosty.
I can see it. I mean, beating one of the best top laners. He did pretty well most games, like pretty much every game. So.
Oh, I've also been told to mention that in the last team fight, whenever Warwick dove in on the Ezreal, he had Animals by Maroon 5 playing, and he dove in right as the Awoo went off. I've been reminded that I had to tell you that on stream.
Respect.
Nice fun fact.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, good to know. I mean, you guys going in, you're confident of winning this thing down. You guys look like a really strong team to beat. Unfortunately, I want to get to play you maybe in the finals. But...
Also, GG's to the enemy team. They played really well, especially Aaron. Shout out to Aaron.
Oh, well, looking forward to your games next week. Just real quick, against Camel Corp. What is your plan against this new mid laner that they have? I know that they did a little bit of swapping around.
Well,
they got a new mid laner.
Well, we're lucky.
I heard his Vexes. Go ahead.
We're lucky because Jerry said our team falls apart whenever we play against a real mid laner, but that's not happening next week.
Yeah, sorry. I'm still not seeing a real mid laner. So.
Oh, he's getting out here. He's gonna have a all attack here. Good games. Good 3-0.
Right,
I'm excited to see more of you guys' games.
Yeah. Exceptionally well played by everybody tonight. I think the games were pretty fun to watch. I mean, whenever you guys threw, Thoc was there to catch it, and whenever they threw, you guys were there to catch it. It was very entertaining. GG's. I think that's. You guys have any more questions?
Nope.
All right, that's where we'll wrap it up tonight. Thank you guys for watching. Congratulations, Mitchell, on your victory tonight.
Thank you.
I think that's it. We'll see you guys next time.
Adios.